right.
Chaos.
We are in the building. Everybody. Everybody, we're in the building. It's your boy Jive English. And you are at another episode of Cliqu'd Up The Podcast. If you can see me, I'm in a different place right now. It's different. I'm in Henny's spot. Thank you. Okay, please. That's enough. That's enough. Please.
Henny better curse you out.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's Jive.
Thank you, honey. Everybody's calm down. It's just me. Thank you guys for having us out, man. Just being a part of your evening, man. This is Cliqu'd Up The Podcast, so we have some dope conversation for tonight, as promised, man. I've been kind of hitting to it all week. We're gonna go in, but before I do, we have some amazing people on the podcast as normal. These are the usual suspects starting to become, and one new guy. So let's start from the left, where you're right, and then go across the room.
I'm in the middle.
Boom. Wait a minute. That guy. That guy right there. Yo, a dope young kid, man. Like, yo, man, a dope poet, aspiring, photographer.
Something like that.
You know, the jack of all trades. Making it do what it do, man. I know you by Samuel, man. I want you to introduce the world to you by your stage name. What's your stage name, brother?
Sip the Poet.
Sip the Poet. Y'all give it up, please. Yes.
Oh, fire time.
That was beautiful. Oh, man. We have our audience is so warm.
Yes.
You know?
Sammy.
Oh, wow. That's wild.
All right, and these two lovely artists are in the building with us, man. As usual, cool kids are in the building, yo. To my left, your right, or however it's gonna work. It's Kel Denise in the building, y'all. Y'all please give it up. Y'all give it up. Give it up.
Gang shit.
Yeah. Keep it going. For Amari Proctor in the building. AP in the building. That's advanced placement right there. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was a running joke. I thought it was
Nice.
Right.
Good job.
I did a little thing.
A little something.
I did a little something.
Jive.
You heard it here
What?
first.
I hit first.
You like that?
I hit first.
You still hitting? We still hitting each other.
This-
That's not appropriate. That's not appropriate at all.
You know.
Man, we've had a dope week, man. If you are watching, I don't know what that was.
Oh,
I was
hold
enjoying
on.
it. I ain't gonna lie.
you started.
Oh, I like that.
It's real smooth.
Alright, let it vibe. So we've had an amazing week. It is Christmas weekend, and if you are watching us, man, you're about to get into your Christmas Eve. I don't know what you guys are doing. You're out there running and gunning, doing what you're gonna do. But I would like for you to hang out with us and chill with us, man. We got some stuff to talk about. And first up to bat, we're gonna jump right in. Y'all want to jump right in?
For sure.
Run it, sir.
Let's do it. First of all, your boy Jonathan Majors.
Poor black boy.
I'm mad we all left.
Right. Your boy Jonathan Majors is
Lord have mercy.
his court case. His verdict has been that he is guilty, and that I found it amazing due to all the evidence, all the pre-trial shenanigans. She flew the state or flew the country, and they had to track her down.
I didn't know she did that.
Yeah.
Where?
Wait.
Yeah, like they had like.
She left the state of the country.
She
You can't
left.
do that.
Yeah, she left. There was one of those shenanigans.
Hey, man.
Barely supposed to leave the city.
Yes, you can.
Damn.
You can if you. You can if you know.
So they had to, I believe they had to subpoena her or whatever. But all that being said, we all saw the video, or at least I think we all did, of her trying to hit him and him running away like at full speed. Her chasing him down. Apparently, she saw a text from another chick in the phone.
Again.
And
Toxic.
Becky with the gun.
She is Becky too. Though.
Hilarity ensued. What y'all think, man? What's y'all take on everything?
I think exactly what he said. This is America.
This is America.
This is America. Childish
Dang, I
Gambino
forgot the song.
first. Childish Gambino.
I know. I was trying to go to the next line.
Okay, now I can't think of it. I just feel like it's crazy. Like, if he's clearly running away and she admitted that she hurts herself, like, what more do you need?
To be white when that happens.
Thank you. I was thinking it, but I didn't know if I should go there. He should have been a lighter skin complexion.
I mean,
my God.
I mean, there is no bright side, but like on the halfway bright side, at least he only got charged with 2 out of 4.
yeah, like the most serious charges.
Yeah. Did they say how much time that was?
They were.
Is it gonna be time?
A year.
Oh, so he will do time, or
A
is it
year?
a fine?
I mean, it's
thing?
up to a year. You know what I mean? Like,
He might
Nah,
get
he'll
like
do
probation
90
or
days.
something.
something like that.
Good behavior.
Yeah, he might. You know.
He getting bigger
have
for
to-
Creed. We fine.
Or
Creed.
he might have to do
Creed,
like
Creed.
one of those commercials where you.
You're funny as fuck.
They make y'all do that. They
I
make.
apologize for
I
They make-
sincerely
y'all do
apologize.
that. You with us too.
all the women that have been abused.
But this isn't one of those cases. This is one
No.
of those cases where
She hit first.
She.
Not even she hit first, but he really didn't touch her. From what I've heard, he
This
might
man-
have broken her finger in the midst of something, and that's what he's being charged with.
Right.
Not literal domestic violence.
Is trying to get her up off of him.
They said that man was too aggressive trying to get his phone back.
Too aggressive
Oh,
trying
that's
to
what
get
the thing
my
was.
So
shit.
she
Yeah.
took his phone.
So that's why he was running?
She took his phone. He said that he was too aggressive trying to get his phone back. He ran to get away from her. But as we can see, that she must run marathons or something because she followed him for miles.
Usain Bolt out this bitch.
He didn't even run fast. I think he thought he could run her. And she said,
Nah.
I do this for fun.
No.
Because listen, she wasn't out of breath. She stopped talking to people and said, come back. And she still chased after him some more. It's a whole thing. That's hilarious.
I couldn't.
Are
I'm
they gonna
sorry.
do like a retrial or something?
Of course not.
I mean,
The verdict was guilty. And
Well, I mean,
It was something they was gonna like try it or something.
they did say that because of looking at, I don't know the terminology for it, but because of how,
She
like,
said she hit her herself.
no, not even that. Just the jury itself, when they was coming up with a verdict, it was like so confusing.
Oh, it wasn't really like
it wasn't like a
unanimous
clear
or
boom.
anything.
It was like
yeah.
so many different ones. So
Opinions.
they didn't know which one they wanted to do. So they was like, we got to give them something, I guess.
Oh, okay,
was
so
a
it will
choice?
be a
So they might,
Did he have a choice to do a jury trial or a bench trial? He chose jury.
I imagine he chose jury.
That's
I mean,
insane as
I
fuck.
mean,
I would never.
that wasn't that smart, buddy.
I would never do that.
Wow,
I got a
drop that boy.
fucking
He-
charge right now. I chose bench. One person. No.
Let's
Is it
see that
Marvel?
one person.
Marvel dropped that boy quick. They had that written up in the draft.
They did not care.
yeah.
Drop him
And
now.
that's like y'all could have at least waited until everything was finished to make any final decisions.
They waited for that verdict. When
Yeah.
they heard that verdict, it was like, all right,
I mean,
pull it.
because from their view, they just see it as cool. We go off of.
what the media is
see.
saying, and
But-
I gotta agree with them.
Once that came out and Marvel did that, boom, everybody else was on
Everybody
Jonathan
felt-
Major's side. So it was like, oh, shoot, well, dang, can't you just pick him back up? Nah, I don't think
No.
so. And if
And
I'm him,
I wouldn't go back.
I wouldn't go back.
And if I am, you paying me tenfold, bitch. Like you playing
honestly,
with me.
I'm going to just hit up DC and see if y'all want. If y'all DC, do you want to work with me? Because listen, I did good for them. They didn't apparently they didn't want me.
I forgot about DC.
Do y'all
I would
think,
do
like-
that. I ain't gonna lie.
do y'all think
But they gonna
like,
have to pay me tenfold too.
when we have kids and shit? Well, I got a kid, but when she get older and shit, like they gonna have fucking. Listen, I forgot for a second. But like they gonna have like documentaries about these people and shit. Like we
Oh.
really gonna see the behind the scenes like 10 years from now.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
we see like that shit now. Like
He gonna be
Tina
interviewed.
Turner.
That's
She gonna be interviewed.
crazy.
Megan gonna be interviewed. How was it going through that process?
do y'all
She gonna
think
write
he
a
shot
book.
her?
Huh?
Yeah, I think Tori shot her.
We gonna go to this?
I don't know.
Because you wanna know my opinion?
I don't think he shot her.
I think it was the best
Well-
friend, but I'm not gonna speak on it.
Me too.
The driver came out with a whole statement about what actually happened.
Where's the bodyguard?
And they couldn't find the driver for them. That's the driver was the one that was missing the whole time.
And the bodyguard.
I think the bodyguard was the driver.
Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah,
don't
Yeah, I think,
it
I
would've
think,
been-
yeah, I think it's the one and the same. I think.
Yeah,
you're right.
I don't think they
Oh,
would have been
shit.
two separate
And
people.
he came out with a statement saying that Tory wasn't the shooter. He had a gun in his hand, but it was because the friend was the one trying to shoot Megan, and he was trying to stop her from doing it. And that's how the shots let off. And
Yeah, that's what I've been
They
hearing,
said
and
there
that
was
one
no
makes more
residue on
sense.
him.
nah, it wasn't.
So like they said that like she reached
But it was
over.
on Megan, and it was on the friend or whatever.
But she got on live the other day and said she did not shoot me. I told y'all who shot me, and neither
You
one
said
of
your
them
back
got
was
on
turned. You ain't know. You
Right,
just
she
turned a
don't
gun
know.
in
She just
somebody's
saw who
hand.
had the gun in their hand at that point, because you got shot in the back of your heel.
If somebody
Couldn't
shot
see
me
anything.
right there on the scene, sir, that nigga shot me. Not I'm protecting the person who shot me. Like, I'm not doing that.
I don't think she would have protected the girl or him.
No, that's what she said though. She said she didn't want nobody to get shot and die. She said, I'm protecting whatever at the time. I'm like, are you tripping?
No.
He did it, sir. Fuck.
Call 911. These two motherfuckers had the gun.
Kylie ass.
We'll discuss this later.
Kylie ass. She should have said some shit.
No, and then didn't she either just not go up or plead the fifth? One of them.
She was like excluded. Like she didn't have to do anything. She didn't have to come to stand at all.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Tory
That is
pled
true,
the
that is
fifth,
true,
then.
that is
Yeah.
true. I think that's one of the only celebrity cases I actually paid attention to. Because me and my sister was having a running joke. I'm like, nah. Tory ain't do it. She
I
like,
don't think
yes, he did. And now we just having a whole.
I don't really know. I don't think Tory about that life.
Y'all not gonna stop me from listening to Chicks tapes. I'm gonna listen to whatever.
Man, on God. And I'm gonna look at the music videos. Cause he made good music.
I'm gonna listen to Chicks tapes. You ain't gonna stop me.
Lord jeez. So what do y'all think about the fact that like he's one of these brothers that got on,
Mm-hmm.
you know, turned around and you know,
Fell off.
got with a white girl, and then next thing you know, he go through a little hiccup and now he's dating Megan Good.
I think
You're lying.
I think
Already?
You didn't know that?
Yeah.
Listen, okay.
They've been dating the whole time.
Let me say something real quick before we go further. I personally don't stay up on celebrity news
I feel you.
at all.
Hey, the
Unless
same
it
room got
somehow
you.
falls into my
I'm sorry.
timeline,
I had
then
a
I
crush
know.
on Megan Good when I was a kid. I had to keep up with her life. I don't care. You with who?
She
You
ain't got no
you
kids.
broke up with the pastor?
Megan
Good.
is
You're
beautiful.
single. Wait, who you with? Who?
Huh?
You mess me.
Well, I mean, hopefully he learned his lesson.
Well, I mean, even like
The side.
with, it's like with that, it's like in my mind, it's like, did he learn his lesson? I mean, I feel like
No, because he started dating too soon again.
personally, I think that was the person he was talking to. That's what I think. Because you gotta think about it. Think about how fast they got
Ooh.
together.
It was just
He
like
did
out the
say
blue.
he liked her.
I mean,
So,
and
I
if
mean-
you're gonna get with you,
How you go from vanilla to chocolate?
I
That
just
easy.
I feel
He
like
upgraded.
if you're gonna get
For
with
sure.
a Barack
No.
Obama-esque lady, I guess Megan Good is as good as it gets.
As good as it gets, honestly.
Look wise.
I mean, because she doesn't
Megan
come
might
across.
be crazy.
I mean,
She was with a whole pastor. I mean,
Oh, I
She not
forget
with
she
him,
was
though.
with a.
She
But
not with him
see-
now though, cause he couldn't appreciate like the outfits and shit. Well, he did.
I think they had a mutual breakup.
Yeah, I don't
think it
know.
was
I heard my
toxic.
mama talking about it the other day. I
don't
don't
know.
think it was. It might not have been toxic. I don't know. It was no scandal behind it.
She don't give toxic, but
Not
she
that
give
we
nice
know
nasty
of
though.
course.
Probably.
She give nice nasty.
Of course. What good
Her name
woman.
ain't Megan Good. for
I
no
say, come
reason.
on now.
What you think?
who do I think? I think he needed moral support from his community.
Oh
Ugh.
shit.
You feel me? And
You think he used her?
I think at that level of celebrity, I think it's all incestuous. I think they're all using each other. They all understand what's at play.
Him and Megan Good or him and the white lady?
Him and Megan Good.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what
I
do you
mean, in
mean-
my
what do
eyes,
you
I
mean
think-
that level of
I mean,
celebrity.
when you're up that high,
Megan?
I think
I mean,
Megan.
almost think about it almost
Yeah.
in a sense of Rihanna and ASAP Rocky.
Megan.
She's-
nowhere near Rihanna.
No, of course not. Never said that in my life. I love Rihanna.
Hey, I
What
thought
I'm
that
saying
one. That's the
is-
one.
ASAP Rocky and Rihanna, they're not married,
They should be.
but they're partners in life, if that
Right.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Right, for
yeah.
And they're
sure, for sure.
elevating each other
Yeah,
up
yeah,
in their
yeah.
business
Yeah.
with each other because, you know what I'm saying?
because they're aware of, you know,
Does the-
their visibility of being together.
they also had a
I'm
long
about to say,
time
yeah.
though. They've been like
They've been friends for a
long
while.
time.
I mean,
Yeah.
my, yeah, I'm about to
Fashion
say-
Killer? How old is that?
Fashion Killer?
By A$AP Rocky? Come on, girl. What the hell? Is she a Fashion Killer?
No, I'm saying I don't know how it is.
Oh, yeah, it's old as fuck. Like, they've been friends for a long ass time.
They've been locked in for a minute.
Yeah, she was in that music video. That's why I said that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But what
Nah.
I am saying is that it's evident that at that level, they're not stupid.
No.
Yeah.
They know, you know, like what's this gonna look like? How's this gonna play in the court of public opinion?
He needed
Which
to be
has
single.
so much to do with how the courts
I mean, he
see
probably was single. Probably
cases
got
these
single.
days. You feel me? So it's like
Mm.
now he's with a black woman, and now you know. I think like he knew he messed up, and he knew he was gonna go through it because it was a white woman. Like it was just too much, and then
Yeah.
and then now I need you to behave like you know
Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama or you know Coretta Scott, and you're like
Man, nigga, this is your problem.
now.
I mean, but at the same time, you know, Like if you actually listen to the recording, like he ain't really telling her to do that. He like, look at how they are when they do this. It's like, imagine I have to go out and then you go out at night and like she's apologizing because she knows she did something wrong. Like she went out and did something, and he was like, how you think that makes me look to the public? So he was like, you know, when you see Michelle Obama and them, you don't see them doing this. So he's not like act like that. He's more like, cool.
I mean, but why are you gonna compare?
That's the only thing he really can compare it to. Because what white can he compare it to?
That's what I'm saying. No, I mean, really, they're white women of class. You could have done Angelina Jolie. You could have done.
We're gonna bring Angelina Jolie into this.
Yeah, because she's a beautiful white woman that does not have any drama behind her. She adopted. Wait, is that Angelina Jolie?
I mean, are we talking?
Yes, Angelina Jolie.
She adopted a bunch of kids.
But I'm confused though. He told Megan.
No, he told the other girl that he was. What's the white girl name? You don't know? Okay, cool.
We gonna call her
So
Julia
the white
Fox.
girl.
We gonna call her what?
Julia Fox.
No.
She give those vibes. Cause what are you doing?
Julia Fox.
Julia Fox.
We could have said
Doing
Beck.
shit just cause.
We could have said Beck.
Let's call her
Becky.
Right.
Yeah,
Karen,
not Julia.
something.
Julia is too close because all I can think of Julia.
All these
Never
wonderful
make
names
a
we
fool
done-
of you. No.
Okay, so he told the
Becky.
white girl chill because this makes me
Christina. Christina Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told the
Yeah.
white girl, like, you need to chill out with the way you acting in public because this is embarrassing to
Who is
my
she?
person.
I don't know.
Who the hell she is?
Now they probably was dating before he got big and popping. You never know.
That's
you know.
what you
Yeah,
get
that's
for fucking
true.
with the fucking white girl. Not racist, but I'm saying though.
Prejudice.
So-
You already know what's gonna happen when shit happen like this. You are
That's
going
what I'm
to
saying.
lose.
And like I said before, I'm gonna say it again. I don't like pink.
I mean, look. If you
You
gonna
don't
do
like-
it,
No. Pause, Abby. What did you just say?
I do not like pink meat.
oh my god.
Let me get camera one more time.
I do not like pink meat.
There's nothing wrong with it.
No.
What?
It's just not my cup of tea. I like mine to look a little
I'm gonna
cooked.
just.
No.
Okay, both ways sound wild.
I'm gonna slide.
myself.
I'm gonna listen. I'm listening. I'm listening. Go
You
ahead.
got fucking lady
Yeah,
outside.
please go. Please.
Do your.
Please elaborate. Please elaborate.
Okay, let me tell you
Please.
something. Y'all about to eat me up.
Go ahead, run.
Y'all about to eat me up. Okay.
Lord have mercy.
My first boyfriend was light skinned. He was black, but like light skinned hazel eyes. Might as well be.
Mhm.
After my second one, I was like, let me just try a different.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've tried
So
the pink meat before. It's not
that
my
was
thing.
that was in high school.
Is that like something that y'all just? That's
The
something
look
y'all
on your
just do?
face
Y'all
is
just
like-
try it and then be like, huh?
I mean, you gotta
But
try
no,
different
but
categories to figure out which one you like.
Let me tell you though. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Listen, Linda.
Listen. I dated white men
Okay.
up until from high school, 2014 to 2019.
Ooh.
I did not touch a black man.
Oh my God.
That's crazy, right?
That's a hell of a run.
And it's really.
That's a hell of a run,
Let me
yo.
tell you though.
What they say?
It was nice.
Carry the two.
Start doing the
it didn't-
mathematics.
No. It wasn't like hella.
Nah, of course,
No
of
shit
course,
like
of course.
that.
Okay, so okay.
I ain't that type of person. But it was like a white man and a black man, like experience them both. White people really don't give a fuck.
No.
And they will tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fuck you. You want to fuck? If you want to fuck, do it.
Yeah.
Black men will finesse you out some pussy.
What? Oh, girl, you know what I'm saying? You all. Let's go smoke real. Nah.
You like cats? I like cats too. Don't even fucking allergic to cats.
He ain't talking about that type of cat though.
Yeah.
Straight
He
up.
wasn't talking about that one. He wasn't talking about that one. You was talking about the
You
cat,
was
but he was
talking
talking
about-
about the
Sound
pussy.
about
This
right.
one
That sound
white
about
dude
right.
really like altered my mind
Oh my lord.
in like 2017, 18.
That's that flashback face.
Right.
Yeah, cause that nigga.
Right.
This nigga picked me up.
Oh,
And it
damn.
don't matter. But I was like, white people really can fuck for real. People think.
Oh, no, I don't think that
that they can't fuck. They really can.
No, pause.
This one,
Pause.
I was like, damn.
I ain't saying
You
that
a
they
nigga or
can't.
what?
They might be able to. Might do me better than that I've had before. But quite frankly, that color is just not appealing to me.
White.
I don't care if it's a girl. And I'm bisexual. I love
Jive.
whatever. I like girl and men.
Jive.
He's disappointed.
I'm
Jive.
sorry.
White men though
How
are
do you
different.
feel, Jive?
White men are different from white women. They are two different species. They are two different people. I swear to God.
I'm letting y'all cook for a second. I'm gonna see
They
what this
eat my
goes.
ass up. I don't give a fuck.
All right, so okay. All right. First of all, just to be petty with y'all a little bit, I remember I was talking to this girl. Like,
Nobody?
Oh God.
no, I was a black girl,
Oh, damn.
but she was telling me that before we started talking, this white dude was trying to holler at her,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I was just like, well, why didn't it go anywhere? You know what I mean? And she was just like, well, I can't get with no piglet dick.
What?
Wiggly piggly.
Wiggly
piggly.
Piggly wiggly.
So you think like white men
Piggly.
have little dicks?
No, it's not. I don't. No, you could. Shit can be as big as hell as it want to be. I don't care. For
She said it
color.
could be as big
I
as
don't
hell.
want the tip to be pink or red.
I don't think I ever seen
But don't they bodies like turn colors?
I don't know.
like red. I mean,
Yeah,
but
like
like
red,
the white people I've come
Did you
like,
really-
encountered,
Was it dark?
the dicks wasn't pink.
What color was
It
it?
was like
Tan?
Try
you
to
know,
stay
like-
cool. But
All right, we
God.
about to move on. We about to move on.
Bad job.
Y'all are hilarious, bro.
Let me ask some different questions. Let me look at my questions.
Hey, yo.
We derailed immediately. This is what happened the last time.
And like,
This is what happened the
and
last
like in my
time.
mind, I'm like, I gotta envision
Why I
this
feel
shit.
like the one clip that's gonna be like,
because you think
I
you
don't
would
like
see.
pink meat.
Huh?
You ain't never had
Yeah,
no.
I'm gonna clip.
I have
no,
never,
I'm gonna
I
clip.
have never had a white girl.
Why not?
Why not? For one, I go to a HBCU. I have never pursued it. Two,
They be in them bitches.
they throw it. Yeah, they throw it. I just, it's something about smelling that wet dog. I just can't stand. It's something about it.
Nickelback.
Now maybe
What
if
did
I
you say?
listen, bro. You can't lie. There are
sorry,
people
I'm
out
sorry.
here.
Like one time.
There are people
Nickelback?
out here. I'ma just say it. There are people out here that like. They, I got white friends. I love them to death. Cool. I
got white
I tell them
friends.
straight to their face.
It sounds so white. Some shit white.
You got that it's every now and then
That
I just
smell?
smell that wet dog and I don't know why.
Like a wet towel.
Now if you like if it's a white girl who like been around black people,
You
but
say
she-
the white
but
people
she's-
smell like
she
mildew?
sees it?
Yes.
Oh my
See,
God! I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
He said
She
wet
said
dog.
like-
I
she
said
said a
Nickelback.
wet
She said they've been soaking
I
in
said a-
their
I said a
in
wet
their wet
towel.
dog.
Wet towel. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, I can respect that one. Yeah, that's the one.
a wet
Sitting
towel.
in a wet towel.
Yeah, I can say that.
Not like a wet towel sit.
But
like
see, they do
24
that when they
hours,
like
but a wet
in their
sit
towel, they
12
doing
hours.
their hair and stuff. You know,
It's
that
in the
could be wrong.
difference.
Toothbrush and all. Yeah, more definitely.
We not racist, y'all.
No.
No,
Like
no,
I
no.
said, I got my white
I
friends.
don't have
and
somebody
everything.
told me I was racist for like, hey, you doing white?
I mean, us as black people, we can't be racist.
I'm
I mean-
not racist. That's not
We're
racist.
prejudiced.
That's racist.
No comment.
Telling
Us as-
somebody they doing white people shit. What? That is not racist.
It's prejudice.
Man, it's nigga shit and it's white people shit. There's barbecues
It's
and
nigga
there's
shit,
cookouts.
Lord.
No,
Job.
barbecues and picnics.
Picnics and
That
barbecue.
ain't no.
You know, and
No,
that's the
that
truth.
was a more historical type of joke.
And
Right
that
there.
is the truth. And then there's barbecues and cookouts.
Mhm.
White people shit.
Okay,
White
y'all.
people don't know who Tevin Campbell is.
Oh God.
Can we talk?
Oh God.
We've been talking too much. Next
For a
question.
minute.
Yeah, y'all.
Before I get canceled, before I
This
get
was
For
crazy.
a minute.
Right, yo. This is what happened the last time. We was in here till
I'm sorry.
midnight.
I'm sorry.
And like the last time we was an hour in, and I only asked like 2 questions.
Okay.
We
I
got
was
the
like-
3.
I asked one, 4.
She said we got the 3.
Yeah, she had to ask her own questions to get us back on track. We was wilding. We was wilding. I mean, it was a good time, but
You
we was
know.
wilding. So, moving on.
I'm sorry.
Let me see what we got here. Let me see what questions I got. Ooh, my questions window. Okay. All right. This is kind of gonna go. I'm gonna challenge y'all to be mature and see what happens.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm
He
Aries.
called. I feel like he called me immature just now.
A little bit.
I'm
little bit.
an Aries. Very immature.
I feel like.
I lied. I'm not immature.
Is interracial dating in celebrities something that we use in average life to sort of validate our own like in-group racial stereotypes? By that I mean like a black man will see somebody like Kanye get with a white woman and say,
Julia Fox.
or yeah, you know what I mean? Or you'll see like what's her name? Serena Williams.
Mm-hmm. Oh, isn't her
Get with that.
husband?
Yeah, her husband's a white
White
man.
man.
Was it Alexis?
Eve's husband is a white man,
Billionaire.
and then
She not dumb.
wow.
Ah.
So
No, marry Mark Zuckerberg if I had to.
Elon Musk if I got to, goddammit.
I'm joking.
She over here like, at $1 billion, it's not that pink. I guess.
I'll stay on the other side of the house. You can have a wife. You can have a girlfriend if you want to.
You want a divorce? I'll take half of that shit, nigga. Prenup.
Just send me a couple mil. I don't even want the rest of your shit. Just send me something to start with.
Who was that? Who wife who had like hella money? The nigga who, not Elon Musk, but
Was it Mark?
no. Yeah, I know who I'm talking about. It's
I
two.
can't
It's
think
like
of his name.
Elon Musk and the other dude right next.
Is it the Amazon man?
Bill? You know,
Bill Gates?
No. He's.
I don't know what you're talking
Oh
about.
my God, you do.
He just
built
recently got it.
He
Ayúdame,
went to the
ayúdame.
moon. He built himself a rocket and went to the fucking.
That dude, the Amazon dude. It's
Yeah, the Amazon
It's
dude.
the Amazon,
It's not
dude.
Amazon.
It's the Amazon.
I think it is.
That is
That's
the
only
Amazon.
one person I know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the only
I'm
dude.
about to make
Yeah,
whip
I
up.
think it's that one.
If we go to Amazon,
Yeah, so
But I'm gonna play devil's advocate with that question.
let's go.
I think that yes, it do kind of feed into the stereotype of like the relationships and whatnot, but I also think that it do play a role in a sense. And see, I'm playing devil's advocate with my own statement right now. Sorry. I think
Jeff Bezos. Sorry.
yeah, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, that Amazon.
That's Amazon
dude.
man.
Oh shit.
My
bad.
I tend to hear from time to time, I would hear that the appreciation level of black women is different from men that are of a different race. So I can understand why us as women would go out and date men of a different race at times if that's what you would receive compared to what you would get from someone of your own culture that does not appreciate you as a black woman. And I'm not saying all black men do not. I'm just saying if that was more what you got and then somebody outside your race has done that and has, given you that energy that you need, then by all means, you know what I'm saying? So like I hear more white men praising their black women than anything, and that'd be like some of the key factors of why they get with them because they appreciate them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like it does feed into the stereotype because you have football players that start off in high school automatically dating palm-colored people.
What'd you say?
Palm-colored people?
Oh, my mama call them clear people. Listen,
Lord have mercy.
Sorry.
I would never date a white man again. I would never date somebody mixed with white again. I wouldn't. You can't be no white no more.
See? Pink.
I'm fucking fed up.
I'm sorry.
This pink, you're like, yeah.
Black men only. They only want to get what
It's
we
like-
go through.
I feel like
They get what we go through, but I still feel like it's a level of healing that needs to be done on both ends for us to truly
Yeah.
be able to hone in on the black love like we need to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
Wow, you're very mature.
Thank you.
I mean, honestly. I feel like I was trying to say it earlier. I feel like it depends on if you're one, ignorant, but two, also if you're what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say if you're not,
Oblivious?
Nah. It's if you don't have the knowledge, let's say that if you don't have the knowledge of like who you're around, what you're doing. Like for instance, like if we were to talk about, if I was to talk about somebody else's race, right?
Unaware.
Right. If I wasn't like friends with people who are a certain thing, I wouldn't know this about them. Like I have Latino friends who I have learned so many different things about them that I would not have known if I wasn't around them. And then when I'm back at school, I have to actually coach middle school basketball to kids who are Latino, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Now you see.
And like I see it. So it's like, honestly, some people, and I met people that's white and they stay in their culture, but they also understand our culture. So they know how to be around us, but also
not do too much to where it's like you're trying to beat us. Far and few in between.
all over the place. I ain't say they
Far and
great
few in
men.
between.
I just said they know how to, but it's like, it, cause that's a whole nother talk from the day. But I mean, like, you gotta find the people like if I was to date a white woman, like I ain't gonna lie, it would have to be you found a way to make me see you for other than you being white.
Yeah.
Cause that's the only way you got to see me.
Do you think that's hard?
Yes.
Because I can
in
love
the
you.
households that we grow up in.
I mean, yeah, but you.
I threaten. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. I make a lot of jokes. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm really good on. Well, like not good, but like really into talking to people and like just not seeing the color. Like
well, it's not even necessarily in that notion.
White people that's cool as fuck.
Yes.
Right.
Don't get me wrong.
And dateable.
Yes, but also it's still levels of certain things and areas of our lives that you have to be privy on, that you have to honestly be damn near an expert on for me to be able to see you past that level. Like, I will see you as a person.
So you wouldn't mind like teaching somebody or?
I don't want to teach you shit if you talking to me. Respectfully, because if you're dating
why not though?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. That's the problem. So why are you dating me and you don't know who I am?
I mean,
I don't feel like I should have to teach you as a black woman the struggles of a black woman. Because granted, I'll privy you on some of the things that you might be oblivious to. Like if we're going in a restaurant, I just don't feel comfortable and you can't see that. Right, I'll show you that.
I've experienced that.
I have a best friend who is dating a white man and has gone through this stuff. But I don't feel like I should have to educate you too much on what it has been done to us for you to be able to understand me on a certain level. Yes, I will go deeper so you can further understand.
So you need to have a base understanding.
You need to have a base understanding if you think you're finna talk to me.
I mean, well,
I feel like being black is like very understood that we go through shit. Like,
yes, we go through shit, but they don't understand the level of it.
What is that lady name who had like this class and she said, anybody? Oh, it was white.
Oh, the little old white lady.
Said,
anybody want to? If you want to be treated like a black person, nobody raised their hand.
I mean, honestly,
that's what they know, but they don't know the depths of. You know what I'm saying? Like they know they don't want to be treated like us.
They know the depths of. They just don't want to experience the depths.
Well, if we're gonna say that, then that's cool. So like, there's certain women out there going to the HBCU that I go to. You meet those women who are.
He's like, kick them out.
But I mean, you meet those women who, cool, they're not white, but they also don't know what we go through for real, because they live in a certain lifestyle.
Suburb.
But also, I look at it like this. So me and my poetic ways, I look at it like this. Cool. If I have a journal, I have to write down all my trauma in this journal. This journal don't know nothing about me. It got no outline of. Today we're gonna write about daddy issues. Today we're gonna write about mama issues. Today we're gonna write about your sister. Today we're gonna write about your cousin. We're gonna talk about this, that, and the third. You went through this in high school. We're gonna write this.
Damn,
my journal doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Right? Now, these are not certain things I'll probably go through or whatever, but it's like, those are certain things like, cool, like police brutality. Like, my journal's not going to tell me to write this today, but I have to start it. I have to do it. The journal doesn't know anything, but it's becomes my best friend, right? But the journal doesn't talk back to me in a way like that makes me feel a certain way. The journal might say something to me like, cool, well, you wrote this today. Go back and read that and then come back. Or it's like, cool, well, I knew this, but I didn't know this. But it doesn't say anything to me. Now, if I had a journal that had an outline of everything for me to talk about, then that'd be great. That's a therapist at that point. It's not the person that I'm, So if I was to date you, cool. I don't want to buy a journal. Like that's
right. I don't want to have to.
I got one.
Feed you with everything that I've been through.
But
I want
at the same time,
But I'm gonna still teach you a little something if you already own.
If you come to me and like
you're dead ass and genuinely open and honest with the fact that you know this level is where you are. This is, and it's not different. But like you're here. I'm here, and we can build a bridge. But it takes genuine openness, honesty, selflessness for you to be able to hold that and realize that essentially you didn't do anything, but you hurt me.
Right.
The easiest people to talk to are the people you don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's like forcing to get yourself to know somebody is like stupid. If it ain't working, it ain't working. I feel like I don't.
Well, I will say.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Having a journal is like
therapeutic.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. It helped me. But like having somebody who will listen is like.
Yeah, that's totally different.
And that's what I'm about to say. Like, so if we're gonna be real, like when you with somebody, you gotta be somebody that's interested in your story.
Yeah.
Like, they gotta be into your you like they wanna binge watch you.
They wanna enter your world.
Yeah, they wanna
Most definitely.
like so.
But
like,
a lot of people are self-centered these days.
Yeah, for sure. That's.
If it ain't about me, it ain't about nothing. I'm not saying me personally. I'm just saying like people.
No, but I'm just saying like with the idea of
we learning.
like. Because there are even blind spots as black men and black that we don't know about each other.
Right.
For sure.
So then it's like, but when I'm fucking with you, I'm into your story. Now you're my protagonist. So now you're my lens to walk through your world and see what you're talking about. So, I think when we get in relationships, we forget to be each other's fan a little bit. Like,
yeah.
Like, what's your story going on? I may have missed a couple episodes. Let me go back and catch up and see what I missed. And be really interested in your storyline. You feel me?
That's a big thing.
Open and understanding and like really receptive to what the fuck is going on. Because if you're not, then it's like, well, damn, I'm not gonna tell you shit. So
but then if I'm not telling you nothing, then what the fuck is you here for?
What are we doing? You're not listening because you're not me. You don't get it. But I'm trying to tell you, and you still don't want to get it.
Yeah,
So
I was
it's
about to
like-
say. Yeah, I think the biggest thing. So I watched Queen Charlotte.
Oh, I haven't seen the. Wait,
I'm lost.
that's the second series or the first one?
Second one,
Okay, I've seen that and I watched it all. I love it.
but like
Bridgerton is
Without-
the carry-on season.
without
I
talking
don't know
about it, it's
nothing
like you notice where like she doesn't know anything about him, but she has to learn, and she ain't got no choice but to learn.
Mm-hmm.
She has no choice but to learn
Mm-hmm.
because she's forcing her way in. He's trying to stay away, but and then like there's the thing of cool. Well, okay, well he has to learn her too, and then like well because he's not around, they got to learn each other. So it's like a whole thing of you watch this and you're like, dang, well if I was in a relationship and I had to do this, can I do this? Like
Yeah.
could I sit there and be like, huh?
If you gotta
I'ma
think about it, you don't need to do it.
No, I'm gonna explain to you the
But it's so
storyline.
beautiful though.
So it was one of those situations where it was an arranged marriage, but she was a black girl from a smaller area.
True story now.
And yes, and she went in and married a white king or whatever. At that point, if you were a certain percentage of black, they'll still accept you. And so she had to come from there. And she was a princess then, but I don't think they had the same money and privileges as the other guy did.
Okay.
So she goes there, and they meet damn near the day they get married, almost. And so she literally has to
He got
learn.
money.
Huh?
Ain't no almost.
He got money.
They did. They met the same day.
They did. Okay, that's what they met the same day they were getting married. I just wasn't sure. And from there, she and this is where I was saying earlier, you have to be genuine, honest, and true when it comes down to that. She genuinely took every step that it took for her to learn him as a spouse. He fought her like fucking crazy. He was like, "Oh, you can stay in this big old house by yourself. I'm gonna be here. Go away. Stay away." But she did not allow that. She fought in. She went in.
Mind you,
Is
when
this
she
supposed
met
to be
him, he
based
was
off, like,
the
Prince
first time
Harry?
she met him. He was so sweet, so kind,
Yeah.
so wonderful.
He was wonderful.
Is this like based off fucking?
This is true.
It's
This
a
is
true story from the
Um,
time frame.
Oh, like Prince Harry and Markle.
No,
I don't
No?
know.
I think they're literally. It's
honestly,
literally.
I
Queen
would
Charlotte.
love to see their story.
Go on Netflix.
Go watch Bridgerton.
No, I'm saying
Go watch
Prince Harry
Queen Charlotte.
and Markle.
Oh, okay.
And then like Charlotte is named after Queen Charlotte, so it's like called the Queen City. So yeah, so
It's a great series.
yeah.
I want to watch Bridgerton. I haven't gotten to the first half, but I watched the second one, Queen Charlotte.
But I think that story is so beautiful, just in the case of like we
Their
don't know
love
each other from
story
Canada,
is-
and you talking about make interracial.
Are
Like,
you a romantic?
am I?
He's a poet.
If I don't do that.
Sorry.
If I
You can be a poet. and
let
be an
me tell you
asshole.
let me
That is true.
let
My
me tell you
man is the one who
let me
is
tell you
that
the truth about
asshole.
myself. I am technically, well, my friends call me the nicest asshole you ever meet because I'm very kind of very sweet, but I'm gonna tell you the truth, and it's
Hey,
like.
Hey, I think that's all of us.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, like, quite frankly, I honestly, like, I'm not gonna say I'm very empathetic though, so I'm not gonna say it in a way where I think I hurt your feelings. Even if I say it, I'm gonna be like, I ain't mean to hurt your feelings. Just letting you know,
Just
like,
telling you the truth.
that just ain't it, or hey, this ain't it, or like, hey. So the romantic in me, I am romantic if I love you. Like, if I'm like love you, I know that.
I'm going in.
Yeah, but if I like you,
right?
Yeah.
I am not.
But if I just if like we just talking, oh baby, you somebody on not somebody on the street, but like
I
you a
hate-
friend.
we gonna match energy.
I hate
Yeah.
the gushy stuff. I hate.
Nah,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a hopeless romantic when it comes
I'm
down
not like.
to actually
I'm
being
like
in
half
love.
guy, half girl. Like.
I'm
Well,
both.
I can't even
Yeah.
say that because he
Half
he was a
half
romantic.
guy.
I'm like
No, you
masculine
But, like,
energy over feminine.
romantic
I don't
is
have
not like romantic is two different. So like,
Yeah, it's not a sexist thing.
like I'm a romantic in a way of cool, like on a holiday or when like it's your day, special day, I'm gonna make you feel good. If I hurt your feelings, I'm about fly. Like I'm one of those. I'm not like a every day we can do da da da. I'm not doing that. I'm not writing you a poem every other day. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. There's certain things that I will do but I won't.
So, do you know that certain girls? I am certain girls.
Do.
See, like, okay, if you hurt my feelings and then you buy me flowers, I see like you just trying to brush over what the fuck you did.
Nah.
I mean, as long as there's an authentic apology.
Yeah, but if you
With
do the
it.
same
See,
thing
but
again,
my flowers
Yeah,
come
yeah.
after we done had to talk and stuff. Cause I'm not buying you flowers just for you to throw them away if you mad at me. I'm not doing that.
I don't throw shit away.
It's like cool. Well, let's go out to eat, and I'm bought you flowers. That's
Heard.
how that was. But we had our talk and everything. We done,
No,
we
no,
done
I said her.
like that's. But that's how I am. Like, and I don't waste money. Like I done got the flower people
Oh,
call.
you
I
didn't
got
say
the. I had my moment. Yes,
I mean, not even.
I told you.
hate
Listen, I
that
told
word.
y'all earlier. Listen, I
you can't be a
personally.
sap. Girls out here are
I
evil.
told you I had my heartbreak.
Hmm?
Girls.
I had my heartbreak.
If I love. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm glad I got it when I got it, but I had my heartbreak. I wish I could have got it earlier, but I had the moment of, this hoe.
I haven't had a heartbreak, but I had my feelings hurt.
I don't know. See, and that's the scary thing for me. I don't know like I've been hurt before. You know what I'm saying? But typically, like, I'm hurt because you didn't do the work that I needed you to do for us to be okay.
Oh, no.
Not ever because you cheated on me or da 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 da.
I could give y'all a time frame of what happened to my ass. I do
Well, that's just a summary. But that like for me, I can be genuinely hurt, but I think that's the Sagittarius in me. I'm gonna say my big three. Cancer is my rising, Sag is my sun, and then my moon is Libra. If anybody understands that, I get over people very, very quickly.
Man, shit. You broke up. Okay.
On to the next in at least 48 hours. I'm gonna cry my fucking eyes out.
48.
Yes.
2.
No, I need my time to cry. I told you I got cancer.
No.
I don't like crying.
No, I about to say, I don't. No, I have my crying moment too.
Right,
Like,
I have to have my moment where I cry, and then after that, I'm back in the game.
But I have a child, so it's deep.
Oh yeah, you ain't got time to be.
No, I have my crying moment, but I have a child, so it's like I have a reason. I just had this child. She's only one, so it's like hormones is
Still OD. Yeah.
they was OD, but like now I'm, regular. But
Nah, I got that whole thing of like, hey, like now, like my friends were like, you did a whole 360, cause like I was one of those who came in the car like, yeah, I want my one girl, I'm gonna get my girl, and then like I went through my serious relationships and I found the one that I really got close to, and I kind of got to the point where I'm like, I'm not breaking up with you for that. Nah.
You cried over a girl before?
Cried over?
Hell yeah.
In what instance?
Good job.
In what instance are you talking about? Like just in general? Like just in general that I cried?
I'm not talking about like you had a girl that's like with your friend and she died. Like a girl that you was talking to and she hurt your feelings and you cried.
No. I cried because to me, like I wrote a poem about this.
You lied.
I'm telling you the truth. Like to me, breakup feel like death in my eyes.
It do?
Yeah, it does.
It's the start of something completely new.
Because me personally, I know me. Oh, I ain't talking to you ever again. Like quite frankly,
Facts.
if I cut you off, that's
It don't feel like death, but it feels like
it's a new beginning.
It feels like a piece of my inner. It's just like
nah, death.
So it's like it's like I'm used to this, and you're altering what I'm used to.
Yeah.
And that's different.
A new reality.
It's hard for me to adjust.
I can see that.
And see, I think that's the one thing as Sagittarius is, because Aries, they're not in the mutable category. Sagittarius is Gemini, Pisces, and Sagittarius, and I think maybe Taurus.
You said no what?
Yeah,
mutable.
Fuck Taurus. What is
Oh
that?
my God. Who hurt you?
The Taurus.
I said who?
I ain't gonna lie, a Taurus was my first heartbreak too, bitch. A Taurus was my first heartbreak too.
I don't really
Who
want to dwell
hurt?
on
Mine
it.
was a Cancer, and I still
But
say Cancer to this day.
I feel like it's not. I won't say he per se hurt me. It's just the situation. I have a very hard time processing my emotions because I don't want to say I don't feel emotions, but my pride, my emotion that's at the forefront is anger. People are like, you need anger management. It's like, no, that's just my release emotion. Like, I don't like to cry. I don't like to be sad. I don't like to be mad, but like
That's what you default to.
Yeah, like default, exactly. And I'll smoke and I'll be
Gucci.
straight, but that crying shit, you gonna keep crying. Like, I hate crying, but like, you have a baby, you just be, I ain't got no fucking chicken nuggets, like, bro, what the fuck? Yeah.
I felt that.
You felt that?
I felt that.
Hey, chicken nuggets gonna hit.
Chicken nuggets.
You want one of them chicken tenders over there?
Nah. I ain't
Ungrateful as hell, goddamn. You want one?
I ain't gonna lie, I want mine the chicken nuggets.
Alright, I fuck with you good.
She happy about giving away her food. That's just like this. That's
No,
that's
if
so
it was chicken nuggets, y'all gonna fight me for it.
But the
like,
chicken tendies, I can only eat like
chicken
two of
tenders
them,
different.
and then I end up being full. I gotta have to share them things.
But
I'm not gonna lie.
Jive, go ahead. My bad. We got it.
Nah, you were good. Y'all were doing y'all thing. Goodness gracious. All right, so I guess we're talking about dating. So,
Okay, wait, real quick. Are you in a relationship? Are you
No.
talking?
Talking, yes.
Oh, she pressing up on.
No,
I just mean, since we're going into that category.
It's true stuff.
Am I what?
What are you doing? You living your best life? You talking to people?
Right now, I mean, I separated from my child's father, so I'm just like
Living life, getting your shit together.
I'm dating, I'm dating somebody, but it's not. I can't focus.
What? Hold on. All four of us. Like, what is the tiers to that? Like, because back in the day,
dating tier?
back in the day, dating used to be lit. If you dating, they know you talking to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pipes. But you probably ain't.
I can't do that.
You probably ain't like.
But no, that's what dating is.
But that's
I know,
not.
but I can't talk to like 4 people at one time. So I'd be like, oh hey, Jim and it's fucking Jerry. Like.
But you probably not. You're not having sex or anything. It's just like.
Oh yeah, no.
Y'all talking.
Mutual conversation to see if I like you or not.
Because right now I ain't gonna lie, my DMs were closed for a whole year and a half, and then I opened them back up like a couple months
You
ago.
outside?
No, I'm not outside. It's just I'm on the porch.
Boo.
He watching them.
Hand in the
Shorty,
pocket.
come here real quick.
You ever seen King of the Hill? Hand in the pocket. I'm right there.
Oh, with your bros?
Yep. Yep. I'm the watch. Yep.
Wow.
That's what it is, honestly.
So dating is like multiple people.
So okay, so I the way that I think dating was going, you would go date, you would talk to multiple people, then you would select whichever one it is that you would want to go serious with. Then you would go to exclusively dating, and then from there you would get to know each other more deeply. Then after that point, boyfriend and girlfriend.
So when
from
we got
there,
the cups at the got you.
engagement. Then from there,
So
marriage.
when we having parties and we got the cups going on.
Married?
Child, I've been married before and divorced.
I could never.
Yeah, that's a whole conversation.
So when we got the little parties with the little cups, I gotta have like 7 or 8 different color cups, right? That sound
yes.
about right. Yep.
You're gonna need the red. Just stack them. You know how they have the 2 cups stacked? Just have yours.
Okay,
stacked.
so do you have a favorite
In
color cup?
order of importance.
Favorite color cup? What you mean?
You said if you gotta have.
I actually never been to.
No,
one.
like the red, yellow, green light parties.
I thought he was referring to 6, 7, 8 men. I mean, not men, women.
Yeah, but no, he's saying he's gonna have to have multiple cups to identify for each situation that he's in.
I thought I was relating cups to women. That is insane.
I thought you had a favorite color cup.
Hey, now look, you get that good styrofoam cup now. That good
You like
styrofoam with
styrofoam cup?
with the ice in it, and you shake it up, and it's like it just feels. It's like it's
The cup
sticking
that
out.
you
It's
bite?
thick too. It's like it feels good. I don't know what
I
it
be
is.
biting them shits.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Just chewing it
you
out.
can't do that to a red cup. It ain't the same.
Hell no.
You cut that, it might scratch your lip.
Gonna start crackling and popping.
We love a red cup though.
A red solo cup.
What were you saying, John?
If you know that song.
Y'all been cooking. I just been letting y'all go at it. So
What about you? No, hell no. You
Oh,
you
damn.
excluded?
Relationship.
Wow.
I know you have a significant other, but the status of
You
I don't
married?
know.
no, I've been married though. I've been married. Hold on, I'm trying to get myself.
2 people
settled.
been married and
I can't do
separated.
no shit like that. I love my last name too much.
Oh,
My
I didn't
parents-
change my name.
My parents,
I didn't change my name.
my parents met with the same last name already. Fact check: we are not incest children. I'm not an incest child.
Oh
But
God.
they met with
Check
the
it 3 more
same.
times.
What happened?
Check it 2 more times.
You trying to call me slow?
Family reunion. I'm just saying.
I'm
check it 3 times.
dyslexic, but I ain't slow.
Oh God! That shit said no. She said yeah.
No, not like that. Not like that. Not
No, I got you. I got
blatant
you.
words, damn. But no, they fact check that shit. All right, I love my name. Like
I didn't change my last name.
when I was talking about it, when we were in different times, me and the person, I was like, I wanted it to be Amari, your name hyphen my name. That nigga got hot.
Yeah.
I'm like,
No, I get it.
you get it?
No, I'm not.
No,
gonna
why
lie.
though?
I mean,
It's a level of
Damn,
honor
I wish
for
I had
me.
a son. Keep that shit going.
I feel as though like
God, dog.
there is something about as a man, your legacy going
Reverb.
forward.
Mhm.
Feel me? And you do so much for your family. Let me go ahead. All right, I had to get my cam going.
Mhm.
Okay.
There I go. All right, I'm cool. There's so much that you do to actually, you sacrifice for your kids.
A real man.
And at the end of the day, the only thing you really get, I'm off camera, off mic. The only thing you really get is, those small things. Your last name.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
hear that.
That's not small.
When you are.
That's my social security card, my birth certificate.
Yeah, no,
my
for sure.
W-2?
So then that is another one of those amazing things that happens when you fall under the protection of a man.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
I guess I never felt protected.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I say. That's
my
why I whispered a real
God.
man when he was saying all that. But I don't
Who is
think
this
if
man that hurt you.
we not.
we do not speak of.
Jesus.
We don't speak. He really did, because it's like, bro. Okay, I'll tell you why. Jive, no.
I know like 17 seconds of this. Don't put me all the way in it. Like,
Hey, you
Damn.
in it? I hit first. Shh.
I'm like 17
I
seconds.
don't do relationships. I've been in 3. He's the last one. I don't do them shits. Like, I'm really, in my head, what I classify as a nigga at heart. Like, I don't do them shits. I'll talk to somebody, little fling, cool, and that's it. Like, whatever, next, like, but not no whole shit. Like, I
No,
talk to-
respect.
yeah, like
Y'all
one
talk for a
person
minute.
At a, yeah, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And if it don't work, then I'm not tripping, because I got hoes, you know what I'm saying?
And
But-
move on.
But it was like,
Thank you. Next.
I haven't been in a relationship since high school. I graduated in 2014. So when I get with this person and I'm like a whole nother person, I don't even recognize myself. I'm comfortable and shit. And then now we're here. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
Did you I don't feel protected, because me and you are arguing. I shouldn't be arguing with you.
Mm.
We shouldn't be going at each other. That's not cool. So I don't know. I'm just third strike.
You're out.
Fucking out.
Facts.
That was my 3rd strike. It is what it is.
That's what I do in relationships. You get 2 strikes and you out. You do some shit I don't fuck with 2 times.
See, usually it's just one time. I'm like,
Yeah, no, I'll give you.
hoes on the back end. What the fuck you doing?
No, I'm gonna correct you. I'm gonna give you the chance, and then after you fuck that up, I'm done.
You give them chances?
I'm not that mean. I'll give you
I
a
don't want
chance.
to call it mean. It's called boundaries.
No, well, if you cross a boundary, that's a whole nother thing. But if you do something that you're not privy on, and then I have to educate you about, and we go from there, and I don't see any changed behavior, oh yeah, baby, you gone.
I'm not blaming on my son.
So I got a question for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, my shit is acting funny.
Henny, where you at?
This is why I don't like doing this, Henny.
Is he on yet?
Nah, Henny? Well, he's probably on the live.
Yeah, that's what she
somewhere.
meant.
Yeah, that's what
yeah,
I'm on.
yeah. He's probably somewhere. That's what I was trying to do. I'm trying to do stuff. It's not working out. But anyway, how do y'all deal with the possibility that y'all be crossing boundaries? Like, how do y'all deal with that? Like, do y'all even like? And I'm asking as a dude to ladies, right? Because I hear women talk about boundaries and, you know, this nigga this and this nigga better know and this nigga better know. How do y'all deal with a dude that's like, yo, man, you might be, you know,
Crossing the line. So me, okay, I'm
He
actually.
got his foot up and shit.
I just want
I'm
to hear.
actually in a relationship, so I've had issues where I have crossed the boundary or something that triggered him, and I can appreciate with him. He tells me off rip, like eventually he'll let me know, like whatever it is, and I try and stay, you know, aware of whatever it was. Like for example, one was for him was being called a liar because of his past, right? Because of his past relationship, he didn't have no reason to lie, but she kept calling him a liar. All right, cool. You told me that, so from now on, I'm gonna do my best not to call you that or say that you are lying. Now, will I throw out some cap? Yes. That, you know what I'm saying? I'm not calling.
You
No,
can
I'm
tell me
not
if you
calling
think
you a
I'm lying.
liar,
That's fine.
and I'm not
Yeah.
saying you're lying. But
that
at the
you a
same
liar?
time. At the same time, if I'm identifying something that's untrue, I'm not gonna say exactly what is triggering you, but I'm gonna let you know that you bullshitting.
I felt that.
You feel me? Like I'm gonna make sure I'm not going directly for whatever your trigger is, but I'm gonna hold you accountable for whatever it is if it's not right.
I personally feel like I crossed a boundary one time, but all the other times I've been accused of crossing a boundary, I don't feel that way, and I'm not going to pacify you and be like, okay, I'm sorry if I'm not. I'm a realist. I'm not sorry, so I'm not gonna say it.
So
I'm not gonna say
here-
sorry you feel that way, because I don't. I'm not like, if I didn't do shit wrong, I ain't do shit wrong.
So here's my thing. Like,
Mhm.
do you get to say you crossed their boundary or they didn't?
They have honestly,
Like, 'cause
it's
if-
more
if
so
you,
on their end.
if I say, yo, you crossed my boundary, and then you go, no, I didn't. You feel what I'm saying? Like, how do you reckon with that? Like, oh, I didn't do anything, and I'm
Yeah.
telling you what happened.
Okay, because some shit be like, they be like this small.
It don't matter
And
how
some
small it is,
shit
though,
be like
Mark.
out of my control. Like, you feel like I crossed a boundary
Mhm.
when I okay, this why okay, hold on.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
When I feel like I know my intentions when I do shit.
Mhm.
If my intentions was to cross your boundary, then I would take accountability. But I know my intentions is never to hurt a fucking soul. So if you're taking what I've done and twisting it to morph it into what you feel I did,
Yeah, that's a whole nother story.
it's not valid.
All right, let's do this like this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to learn you something. Old man gonna tell you something. All right.
I'm gonna learn you something.
I'm
It's so
100.
No, because that
1,000.
it's like I think with that one, like my last relationship, he would always take like little small things, like how I would carry myself around people, and not in like no flaunty way or nothing like that. But my energy when I'm around certain crowds of people are different when I'm in
I mean,
a more
there's
intimate
definitely
space.
baggage that people carry into
Right.
I do want to
So,
say
like,
that
I
does
don't
like
have
that.
a problem with taking accountability
Mhm.
when it's valid.
Right. So here's the thing. So let's do it like this. All right. Let's say
You wanna fight
let's say you lead. She hits.
I hit first. You better ask Jive.
My hands are bisexual. Go ahead though. Shit.
Are we on camera?
John.
Are we on camera? I'm gonna get off.
I see the camera. Shit.
Jonathan made just my ass. Man.
Shit. I take them charges. Go ahead though.
I got one.
Yeah, don't
Battery.
sound too bad.
So okay. Imagine this. Imagine you driving home. You've been drinking.
Okay.
You drove home drunk.
Right.
What are your intentions? To get home.
Right.
You crash your car and you kill somebody.
I
Are
take
you
accountability.
responsible for that? Even though your intentions were not to hurt somebody.
That's different as fuck.
No.
Let me tell you why it's different. You
It's
literally set yourself up to fuck somebody up. I've
Yeah.
never set myself up to fuck somebody. I can literally look.
But okay, so here's how the analogy works.
All right. Okay. So instead
Because-
of drunk driving, you're driving regularly.
No. Drunk driving. Because let me do this.
Okay,
right?
go
Because
ahead.
when you're
Let me do
when you're
this,
drunk and you're in an altered state, right? You're in an altered mental state, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're emotional, you're also in an altered mental
I be
state.
driving fast as
Factual.
fuck.
So when you are in an altered emotional state,
Mm-hmm.
you may be going way too fast, and you may hit something.
Right.
You might not have intended to hit, but you're emotional.
Right.
And now you hit something, and then somebody's telling you, yo, you damaged me right here.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, well, that wasn't my intention. My intention was to get this emotion off.
Right.
Okay.
But you did it.
That's valid. But listen though, that is like cause and effect, like domino.
That's how
But what I'm
triggering somebody
saying, when
is,
you're
though.
literally not doing okay, example, real life example. I do interviews, impulse interviews. I did an interview with somebody.
Those are dope interviews, by the way.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? But I did an interview with somebody. I'm pregnant. I don't want nobody else. I don't look at nobody else. I'm here to do a job. This man walks in and say, I want to do my interview with my shirt off. What the fuck am I? Who am I to tell you can't take your shit off? That's what you want to do? I'm here to ask questions, nigga. The then partner is mad. You sitting up here watching this man. What the fuck did I do? I cannot control other people. I know my intentions is not to be with this.
But that's
I don't want that. I'm pregnant as fuck.
That's a different.
But that's
Yeah, those
That's a
situations are more so the ones where he's talking about when it comes with baggage.
But that's what
Right,
I'm saying.
yeah.
Though that's what I mean when I say what I say.
Okay.
I don't go into things knowing that if I do this, this is going to happen.
So if it does happen, are you able to be like, all right, my intentions weren't to hurt you. I apologize for that, but this, or whatever the case may be.
not to apologize, but my intention was I didn't.
Well then.
What am I apologizing for? I
For
didn't do it.
hurting them. You still hurt them regardless.
No, that
But I
man
mean,
hurt him, taking
I-
no,
a
I
we
do
talking about
see-
somebody else. We ain't talking about that.
I shoot. I do
We
see.
walking right past
I
this.
see it.
Man, I'm grown.
I get what you're saying, but it's just like a matter of mutual respect and empathy for the other person. Like, granted, my intentions were never to hurt you, but at the same time, I still did it. Regardless
I ain't
if
do
I meant
shit.
to or not.
I ain't do shit.
In that
I mean-
situation, you didn't, Negro, but I'm talking about in other
In
stuff.
other-
all
it's like-
situations,
okay,
I don't do
okay,
shit.
I
so
ain't
then-
talking about your past relationships. Heffa.
Okay, let's
I
say
treat
like this.
people how I want to be treated.
Let's
I
say
won't
like
do
this.
shit that I
Hold
don't
on.
do shit I don't want done to me.
And maybe one of the things that you've done is still something that somebody else is not. Is something that still triggers them.
But
at the
there
end of the
has
day.
been multiple times where I have done something, whether it's a friend or whatever, where I'm like, I am sorry,
Mhm.
but I am not a liar. I'm not going to tell you I'm sorry if I am not. I am not going to tell you I'm sorry you feel this way if I clearly
No, because I mean,
do
saying
not
I'm
give a
sorry you
fuck.
feel that way is more
Yeah, we're right here,
manipulative
right
than anything.
Yeah, it's like trying to be funny.
Yeah. But that's why I say, for me, I think the apologies that I give in those moments are, my intentions were never to hurt you, and I apologize for that.
You're mature as fuck. Not to say that I'm not, but like
I've been through hell.
My don't give a fuck meter is.
And I guess I had to learn not to be that way, because if you care enough, then you, and I'm not saying that you don't, it's just in certain situations, if you care enough, not giving a fuck isn't worth whatever it costs at the end of the day. Because if it's a small situation to you, it may be big for them because you don't know where it came from.
Yeah.
I prefer. Oh, go ahead then.
Go ahead.
And there's
because you want to fight me. So.
I ain't got nobody, bro. I'm just listening. I'm listening.
no.
Go ahead,
I mean,
friend.
there's also like what you're saying, right?
Mm-hmm. Like the lion thing,
being
that was
sorry does not
minuscule.
necessarily have to be an admission of guilt.
Right.
No,
Like, being sorry can just mean like having
I'm empathetic
sorrow.
towards you.
Like I am filled with sorrow. Sorry.
I'm sorry
Like-
about that.
that this is how you took that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not
Like-
telling you that I did the thing, but I'm
Okay.
telling you that empathetically,
I feel where you're
can
coming
feel where you're
from.
coming from.
I feel like I could be that way if how it was approached to me.
And that's another
Well,
level
So
of
for-
maturity
If you sit
that
up
you
there
got.
and be like, well, you did that. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
like, man.
So for example, like I don't like getting yelled at. Like
I hate
I don't
that.
I don't yell myself. I don't argue. Like
don't
I don't.
yell?
Like I can.
I don't do that
I'm
shit
in
no
I'm in
more.
the military, so I can yell. Like I know I come from a household of yelling. I know how to yell. Like, and when I yell, that means something is really wrong. Like my last relationship, I only yelled once, and she'll tell you, yelled once.
You having that little vein?
Nah. But
no.
I probably got one on the side of my head. But but like for instance, like that cool. So somebody I was talking to, we was having a we was in the car and we was talking about something. And we had our friends in the backseat or whatever, like, they know we're talking, but it's not like they know we're not together, it's just like us talking.
Okay.
She know I don't like people yell at me or like if they talk to me with a certain tone. So you know how you said you probably did something with no intention of hurting somebody's feelings or something like that. So she know what she was doing. She didn't mean to like make me feel a certain way. But we was on the way to Insomnia Cookie, and she literally says like something like, "You supposed to turn here. Why you ain't turn here?" And it's like she's like talking at me at this point to where I'm like, bro, like, okay, cool. But I'm one of the people like I wait until we get to a separate place and we have a nice conversation. So when we got back to where we was, like when we got to a separate area, I was like, you do know like how you was talking to me in the car. She was like, what you mean? I was like, you were saying X, Y, and Z, and you was talking like this. She was like, oh, I apologize. I didn't mean to say it that way. But knowing that she gonna probably do it again, cause we both have our thing when we get irritated with each other. In that moment, we used to like that's how we was.
You know me?
And of course it happened again, but it's like she still was like understood where I came from.
I had a
So-
situation like that. The dude came to the door, and I was irritated that people was ringing the doorbell because the dog go crazy. He came to the door, run the doorbell. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Now I'm about to snap. But it's not intentional. It's just like prior. So he opened the door, he run the doorbell, and I was like, bro, don't ring the doorbell. And I closed the door. And then he was like, yeah, you was just tripping. I was like, you know what? I can apologize because that wasn't you. You didn't do anything to me. If it's situations like that, then I can apologize. But it's situations where like I have no fucking
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
so-
those
so there's-
situations
so-
I genuinely understand.
So
Don't back down.
there's no blanket, response to all,
Nah.
whatever. And it's all definitely case by case, right? So in a situation where you're having, a conversation with somebody's insecurity or somebody's cast, whatever, then you can have that conversation based on that. But if you are, like you said, in that moment where you open the door, you were in a feeling that didn't have anything to do with him.
Right.
And if you could come out of that and go, you know what, that wasn't you, that was me.
Right.
That's what we're talking about.
But but it was
You know what I
also
mean?
how he approached me about it. He was like,
Right.
yeah, you was kind of. I was like, you know what? I
That's
ain't
a-
even think to apologize to you because I was like, so I'm sorry. But when you come at me, it's like you get the energy
that you gave. Yeah. And I mean, it comes like, and that's a human way to respond. Cause like I used to do the same. Now I'm not yelling.
You're not yelling?
Hell, fuck no.
Hey,
Can't do it.
I can't do it no
I ain't
more.
gonna hold you. Like,
I'm yelling.
It
I like
weighs
to
on
think
my
I
body.
don't. I like to think I don't yell, but when you're
I raise my
passionate,
voice. Yes.
and I think
Yeah.
that's a better way to put
I
it.
raise my voice.
I raise my
Yes.
voice. I get really passionate.
Yeah, I get
and-
passionate about it, but I'm not yelling and fussing at you
If I
anymore,
feel
if
attacked,
that makes sense. I'm
it's
not
over.
doing that.
I've gotten told I don't yell. That's how I know I don't. I might have a little inflection every now and then.
Yeah.
I do. Every now
I
and
know.
then.
I
Every now
hate
and
that.
then.
I hate a little bit, like a little loud. Hey,
I mean, cause you gotta think.
lower your voice.
I'm not letting nobody take me out of my character. I ain't gonna cap. You ain't about to what? No,
You got growth, I guess. I mean,
No, I'm not gonna hold you.
I mean, you just fresh out of a toxic relationship in a sense from what it seemed like too, and
For
you got
sure.
a baby you got to worry about, so you haven't had much time to
I
sit
just feel
down
like
and
the
digest all
complete
of that.
alteration of my life because it was completely different
Mhm.
from what it is right now.
I mean,
So
having
it's
a-
like trying to process and having a baby.
having a
is
child is
It's a whole nother
life-changing.
thing.
having a
Exactly.
child when you didn't want kids is very.
Oh yeah, no.
Very
my
life
first
altering.
kid was like I was very immature about my first kid. I thought first of all I didn't have.
Oh,
shit.
I ain't immature. I ain't immature about my child.
No. Before I had my child was what I'm saying. Before like when I found out she was pregnant, I was like the typical jerk. Right, like I don't want this baby. This is gonna ruin my
I'm gonna
life.
jump you after
And
this.
I didn't have shit going on.
We-
Like, that's facts. Like I didn't have that going on. But it was when my daughter came.
that changed your
and-
mind.
Your
and,
whole world
Yeah, it was
changed,
just
man.
like when I saw how much you look like me. When it was like, no, well, she's here now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's like,
treated the mother though.
yeah. I mean, eventually I had to, we had to go our separate ways. The person that we were when we got together just wasn't the same people we became
After a certain
after
point.
a certain
sure.
time. So it was, and that's the very, very whitewashed version of it. I mean, there was some problems on both ends, but at the end, some people have a path that they are dead set on going on,
Mhm.
and a lot of the pain you'll go through is trying to keep them off of that path.
Mhm.
Trying to keep him off that path.
And
Mhm.
yeah, like trying to stop, like, if you go that way, it's gonna hurt you, and then you end up
Hurting yourself.
following them down the path,
Oh my god.
taking some of the things
I
that
could
they
cry
that were
right
meant
now.
for them.
Mm-hmm.
So then when you gotta let them go, like she was saying, like I'm a softie, like I cry, like
I'm a rom.
you're not gonna see me crying, but I'm gonna
Hell
do it.
no.
You're not gonna see it.
Nobody ever seen. I think my
But
best
I'll
friend finally
be-
seen me cry.
Man,
but
you have
then-
a baby, you be crying over anything.
But then it's crying is very, very therapeutic.
Therapeutic. and-
Is it?
Yeah.
I
You
mean-
need to cry.
Yeah, I'm about to say yeah, but
let
I mean,
that shit the fuck out. I used to hate it. I used to feel weak for crying, but now I allow myself to cry because that's the only
I
way.
feel weak for crying.
what are we
But
crying?
it's not
Yeah.
cry. But it's not weak.
What are we crying about? That's right. That's my only.
But either way, though, to me now, because I used to stop in the middle of crying
Right.
because I felt like shit for crying. Like, bitch, what is you crying for? I would literally be saying that shit to myself in my
Do you
head.
feeling bipolar? I do. I'm like, damn, bitch.
Yes, because I'm like, I want to fucking, low key in my head, I'm like, I want to fucking cry, but I hear the other side or whoever the hell else in the back that I know crying is weak for. Why are you crying? Suck that shit up. But I had to learn how to unlearn that because you carry that shit, you're gonna fucking explode on motherfuckers that do not deserve
They
it.
have
I
nothing
think
to
that's
do with what that.
definitely
Yeah.
where I'm at. Like when we did my interview,
Mm-hmm.
that's not default Amari.
No,
That's
you
like,
look totally.
I am in rage right now, era.
I mean, you definitely have,
You can see my personality though.
Yeah, no, you could definitely. I mean, the interview was dope. You're a dope person altogether.
Appreciate it.
But we're never outside of a situation. There's always something going on in life.
Everybody.
You know what I mean? So to go, well, that's not really
Worth.
your character has different
levels
and different angles to it. So it's like
Shrek
am I
says.
always cool,
Onion.
calm, and collected? Or are you always that?
I was.
You know what I mean? But when you get to different levels of life, a different part of your character is the part that needs to come forward and handle
develop.
that. You feel me? Like the way I handle myself at my job is not the way I handle myself here.
Oh my
or the
God,
way,
how old are
that's
y'all?
when you
What
do
the
a
fuck?
slam
Y'all
poem
are-
like this.
Y'all are fucking
you know what I
I'm
mean?
only 23.
Morgan Freeman
Same.
out this bitch.
But you
I'm 27.
But you, like, when I was 27, when I turned 27, that's when I became a single parent. You know what I mean? And did I know what I was doing? Nah.
That's
You feel
tough.
me?
That's tough, friend.
But did I have to learn? And did I have to develop that part of my character? Yeah, I just happened to be around some dope people who saw me what I was going through and was like, yo, I'm going to help you. People helped me learn how to braid hair. People helped me learn how to, learn my daughter's body so I could be a much
more
more
efficient
attentive
father.
parent. Yeah, more attentive parent. I got lucky. You know what I mean? And, there was a community around me just a little bit, and my parents and my brothers and all that stuff. Like, Like, you know, I see, we see what you're doing, but it allowed me that safe place to have my feelings.
Yeah.
And then have my outburst, because sometimes you're gonna have an outburst. Sometimes you're gonna be
and
like,
you
man,
have to allow yourself to have.
yeah, you gotta.
Well, maybe that's my problem.
And then have it to completion.
I don't have
Like
a
what she
safe
said,
place.
like stopping yourself from having
we're
that
friends now.
full.
We're friends.
Mhm.
We were supposed to get sushi, but I can't.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't have a safe place. I mean, my daughter is my safe place, but
But she can only give you but so
There's so much, right?
yeah.
And I mean, sometimes she's the root of the problem, so you can't expect the
My
root
daughter?
of the.
I mean,
Yeah, I
technically.
mean, not
Not
like
the
she's
child.
a problem, but you have to think every time you see her,
Right.
it's still a reminder
She
of
look
what
just
happened.
like this nigga.
Exactly.
Blow the fuck
So
out.
that's what I'm saying. She's still part of the root of the problem.
I don't know about
So
that.
you
My
won't
mom
be
used to
able
say
to-
that about me, and I look like my mama. She's like, you just like your damn daddy. I'm
I
like,
mean, that's
no,
what they
I'm
gon'
not
do, right?
though. Huh?
You seen her, right?
Huh?
You seen her, right?
I've seen your daughter.
Okay. Is it my face or?
You were saying?
So she got a point.
You just go ahead. Move on.
So yeah, so you may
in
have
my
to have
case.
a new space outside of just your baby to find peace and happiness in. And I mean, I just said today I need new friends. So I have some, but I need friends that are doing the same thing that I'm doing right now.
Oh, we both make.
Which will get
make
us
music
into
on
our
Buffalo,
next
something.
question.
Ooh,
Oh,
now that done put us in a segue.
Segue. Thank you for the segue.
You're welcome.
Dating
Alley-oop.
creatives.
Ooh,
We're all creatives in this space.
why was
right
it a
now.
sigh?
But you hear that
From
thing
us
about
all.
never date a poet, and that's
Oh,
and,
before
I've
we
heard
get
that.
there, can we get some more wine before we get to this conversation?
Yes. Okay. Hold on.
Thank you.
I've never did that. I feel like y'all are
I'm
toxic
dating a poet.
by default.
what did you just say? We
Toxic
we
by
what?
You're
default.
toxic by default.
What the? Well, how does that work?
That means you're good
Hold-
with your
hold on.
words.
Get that right here. What did you say? We good without what?
That
I'm confused.
Because that don't mean it's always the truth.
yes.
No. What? What? What?
You
No.
could be reading me some
One thing
Shakespeare
about-
in
Not
your
my
own
fault. You
words,
thought-
and I don't know.
It's not my fault. You thought I was smooth, and so now we get like. It's not my fault.
Because
Yes, it is your fault. Ain't nobody told you to be a.
women.
Yes, they did. I got forced into doing it, and then I started loving
You
it.
gave me the, okay, I was confused.
Okay. You got me.
I got you, baby.
One thing about women, you can literally talk your way into some fucking coochie.
I mean, and
you
quite,
find
and
out
You
you
got the right
honestly,
words.
and honestly, you know what?
You have.
It's a fact.
Oh, right. Okay.
But what I will say, what I will say is, if we're talking about me dating somebody who's a creative, I will say the hard part about that is
Thank you.
Different.
not even that.
Yeah, it's a new body.
It's the fact of like
Yeah.
they only your friend when you doing the same when y'all doing y'all creative stuff in my eyes.
What?
So when I'm doing my poetry, oh, you're gonna be a wonderful friend of my poetry. Great. But once we're out of that, and once we're out of me doing my photography, my poetry, my whatever else I'm doing, my music, whatever, anything I'm doing, even if it's me singing, and creative can go from even just somebody who's actually actively doing their creativity or somebody who is creative and that's what they live their life around technically. Honestly, like now it's cool. Now you expect me to be as passionate / focused on what you're doing. Anyway, for me, I might be doing something that's actively like the world is seeing this. Like they seeing me do slam poetry, spoken word, and singing in my poems or whatever I'm doing. They see me actively doing photography. Wow, this is a dream that you have. So now I have to, and at my young age, it ain't like I'm like already stuck in my way.
Lord.
It's I'm young, so now I have to take a pause or stop for a second, and
Catch
then
your ass.
start focusing on what you're doing too. And I have to love it as much as you. And then now I have to
So are you self-centered?
no.
It's not self-centered.
It's-
It's just like it's an extra job on top
Right.
of already taking care of your own.
I don't.
So would
I
you
don't-
rather
It
have
sounds like he's
somebody-
saying.
Would you rather have somebody who does the same thing?
No.
you do?
I don't mean like don't help them. And that is when you date that person. It's like cool. Like there's some people like me. Like cool. I'll do my creativity work, and then I'm pushing you to do yours too. But I can't be as passionate about yours as I am about mine. So don't
No.
look at me and then get mad
Expect
at
me to
because,
give you the.
hey, why didn't you da da da? Well, I'm sorry. I didn't think about it that
So
way.
what about vice versa?
What you mean vice versa?
What do you expect from your
Like
spouse?
that person is
I mean,
pushing
for
you,
for
and then you expect
so
that person to.
in this light, you remember how I said I'm talking? I can't.
He got some bitches.
No,
who like, do what he need.
I'm gonna be real. Like I know I can't have someone who can't understand that Sam is doing something to where he might have to move somewhere, or he might have to like actually focus on this for the night. Or hey, Sam said he need help with this. I can't date someone who is at a point where their job or whatever they're doing in life, they have to stop and focus on me because I don't want you to do that. It's like I have to date someone who can do that. Like you can stop for a second and help me with what I'm doing. So no, I'm not self-centered at all, but I know what can work for me and what can't. Because if I'm like 28, 27, I'm already close to what I want to do and solidified in what I want to do and have a routine.
You just call me old a little bit.
No, that is no. That is more so like you are closer to knowing what you want to get to and what you want to start doing, or you have a certain routine of stuff that you're doing.
How old are you, B?
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Yeah,
so imagine imagine all my mentors are 35 and like 20, 29 or 30.
Right,
and so they at that close point where they're like, hey, but look, when I was your age, I learned, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do for this X, Y, and Z because dang, now if I noticed it, if I would have, like, that's what I have. So now I'm like, cool, I know I want love. I know I want somebody to cherish me, but like, if this person is creative and I'm a creative, damn, well, we live in a world where creativity, you either gonna blow or you just gonna keep hitting that steady mark and either you gonna drown or you just stay in the middle way. And it's like, you don't want that person to drown. And if that person pop off, you never know if they have to stop talking to you, if y'all gonna keep talking, or if it's like y'all in the middle, like, you don't know. So I can't really date a creative and be, what's the word?
Secure.
I can't. I know I can't. Like, it's like, cool, like,
it's just more so knowing your limits and what you need, in a sense. I guess, like, in a sense, for me, being the consistent creative in my relationship, I want you to ask questions whenever I leave an event. I want you to ask, I want you to be involved, in a sense, because for me, like, I have my best friends or whatever, but when I'm talking to my significant other, I don't want to say approval, but your validation is, in a sense, is what matters to me the most. So I need you to be active in regards to what I'm doing, letting me know I'm doing a good job, and being there for certain things, and knowing, like, even in my situation, I don't have a car. So it's a little bit hard for me to get to certain places. I need you to know, like, okay, I'm going to let you know what my schedule is. I need you to be available to help me so I can make it work.
So have you ever been in a situation where there is somebody helping you, but they're holding it over your head? Yes, and I've been in a relationship with somebody who also has been a creative, and his career drowned, and he expected me to pick him up and help him, and I'm like, no, I can't do that because I'm literally just starting where I am.
So it's like, yeah,
I gotta get my foot in the door. Gotta start over. Right. I can't. Right. I was literally starting over. I just moved to Florida. Well, I didn't just move to Florida when we was talking, but I had just moved to Florida, found a team. They were supporting me, backing me out. Later on down the line, you tell me you rap too, but you expected me to put you on. How the fuck am I gonna do that when I'm barely on myself?
There is a thing, and I want to pause just for a second. I want to borrow that. Take it for a second. Yo, there is something about visibility in this creative environment where people think you have it way more than you actually have it.
Boy, what?
The minute you get some views, the minute you get some likes, the minute you get some
it can be taken away
for, you know,
just as fast.
I'm gonna put the camera on you. Hold on, let me just.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look like somebody auntie already.
Okay, and
oh, you jerky, put him on.
And is somebody auntie?
I was just
Don't take
saying
him off
I
for the
wanted
rest
to
of
put
the
him
show.
on.
Don't take him off for the rest of the show. You gonna.
She wanted him though.
Oh, okay. Let her have him. Let him have him.
You can't see though, friend.
No, I know. I can see. They look like magnifying glass.
Yeah,
they look like that from here.
Ooh, shit.
That shit correct.
It look like you right in front of my face. What you doing, Job?
So, I've had that not inside of relationships necessarily, but just inside this community, where there are people who assume when their thing is not taking off or their thing is not doing their thing, they were like, "Well, you got it.
You help me.
Put me on."
Hell no.
And
I'm like,
but why not though?
Because
if that's your partner, you want both of y'all to rise at the same time.
No, I'm not talking about in a relationship, but I'm just talking about like just in this environment. Like there are cats, other creators that are like, well, they see the platform. I'm like, yo, man, I'm flattered that it looks like I got it all, but I don't. You know what I mean? Like I've been in groups or talking to people, and I've been called a professional promoter. a professional. I'm like, I am not.
Professional.
But thank you.
No,
But thanks. I'm in here doing
Get your credentials.
exactly what y'all are doing.
Somebody mentioned you to me though.
Get a headache.
What'd they say?
It's like that dude does poetry and saying he's really good.
Oh yeah,
at
I
shit.
saw you doing.
I was like,
on Instagram too.
Come on.
Hey,
I
and
do
it's
it.
and Josh mentioned you. It's like, how you know my friend? I was
Josh.
like, this is my friend now, nigga.
Damn it, man.
That is a shame. I hope he never sees this. That is so.
Josh
oh my
who?
God.
Right now,
She said Josh.
Josh too.
Josh Rogers.
Oh,
Oh,
girl,
my
I
God.
grew up with that man.
Yeah, so how you know my friend? Why the fuck you?
I mean, he said, friend, nigga, you my damn near my uncle.
yeah,
our
I think he
brother.
said niece.
Niece?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, Josh, don't have me fight you.
I was like, I just met her, but that's my friend. What you mean?
So, but being so here's my take on dating creatives, because I'm a creative just like everybody else here.
Right.
But when you're dating somebody that isn't, you definitely deal with somebody who, like, and y'all said it, and y'all are creatives, right? Like, you can't trust a poet. Y'all are too good with words, and that takes.
That is some
and-
BS.
Did
That-
I lie?
That is bullshit.
I mean,
No, we don't.
but-
No,
but here's
no,
the thing.
Here's the
no.
thing. Bitches
no.
Here's
have
the
they
thing. Here's the
draws.
thing.
I think men can. I don't say poets.
But here's the
I think
thing.
black men can do it on 24/7.
We
Shit, me.
when you do that to a creative, a poet, you take away the sincerity of what I'm trying to say. I may be better with it, but that didn't take away from the fact that I meant that.
I ain't
You know what I
trying
mean?
to take away. I'm
So
just
it's
saying,
Ain't nobody
like-
said you had
Some
to add
people-
dressing
some
to make me
people-
take my clothes off. Like, just say I look cute. You ain't have to say I was the finest thing in the room. Chill out.
I mean,
You look cute ain't gonna get you out your drug.
It
I'm like,
ain't.
thank you. That's
so
it.
it's
Like,
like
I gotta tell you, you are the most beautiful thing in the world. Your skin
because
is
when
glowing.
you are a creative, what are you doing? You're mentally creating, right? So if I'm looking at you and I'm like, we've been together for a minute, I need to say something more than what I said a couple minutes ago. Well,
Yeah.
when I first met you, so let me ratchet it up a second.
Boy.
What are your intentions?
What
Boy.
my
What you mean?
What
In that
my
sense,
what?
it's just a no.
I mean, wait.
Hey,
First of
All right.
all, Kel,
I got a reason.
don't talk for me. Yes,
I
I
have
do
a
want
reason
that.
You know what?
No, let me tell you why I say that. Let me tell you exactly
Don't do
why I say
that.
that.
I still want it now. Don't.
You know
I
what?
ain't that
You know
spiritual.
what?
I told you. I'm gonna tell you exactly why I said that.
All right, Shannon
so
Sharp.
many-
Shit.
I keep from hearing shit, but I have so many like dude friends and how I maneuver and carry myself. They literally treat me like I'm a fucking bro. So I be listening to these niggas talk.
But here's the thing. What I'm saying inside
mean-
of my relationship. I'm not trying to say like just to some random.
Oh, hey friend.
I swear he scared me every time. He just come in here so quiet.
I can't do that, but I'm
not saying
confused.
like in my relationship, like I try to like remember the voice that I used when I first talked to her,
Mhm.
and then go back to that.
Why?
You know what
So
I mean?
you can
'Cause basically,
remember the reason why you
it's-
fell in love.
It's
Yeah,
love bombing if
because
you
you-
do it at that. If you don't do it.
Literally, it's not
Yeah.
like genuine. It's like
No.
But
If
It's
you
love
do
bombing if you
something-
don't.
Love
But-
bombing
but here
is
we-
insane.
It's, if you don't, this is what it is. If
Yeah.
I come to you and I spoke this wonderful calligraphy of words to you, and the next thing you know, I'll be like,
I'm a
yeah,
victim.
you look cute today.
I'm a victim. Of
You gonna be
love
like, oh shit, what the fuck, Nick? What is that
bombing.
nigga out
No,
there?
for real.
No funny shit. No funny shit.
Nah.
I've never had somebody like just
But you have
tell
to be.
me every fucking thing and do every fucking thing that I want done and said to me.
So like, first
So
of
I
all,
was like
first of
a
all,
victim.
first of all, wait a
I know
minute.
that shit now. You can't
Wait a
get
minute.
bitches like me no more.
Well, first of all, nobody's gonna always get you 100.
No,
What?
But at the same
nobody
time,
is.
because people are
Man,
people,
this nigga
right?
a wizard.
So- but you can retest in your relationship. You know what I mean? Like, yo, yesterday I wasn't on my game, but today I can learn from yesterday. And look at her. Look at this child.
I'm laughing.
Kelly that killed me.
I'm sorry.
Pity proud.
Cause these niggas would do shit and then act like they didn't do it. Like just disappear.
What you
hang
mean?
on.
Like, come on now.
He is a culprit.
What did I do?
Shit,
What did I do?
These
She just coming for you, friend. I'm
These
sorry.
6-7 cups this nigga got. Finesse.
What are you talking about?
Y'all are wildin'.
Finesse. Talking straight out. He probably fucked all of them.
That's a lot. What? She's still relating the cups to women, and I'm not. That's not what I was relating to.
Okay.
was,
All right. No. Okay. So what we're trying to say
Lord.
It always turns into, I'm already trying to explain to you. Just hell no.
Because your turn up is vicious, yo. Like you.
Because I ain't going for the bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm about to,
Your turn up is a little too vicious.
what is
yo.
the word?
Vicious. I just said it.
Bamboozle me.
Oh.
I ain't dumb.
So that's the thing. All right. So the point I'm trying to make is, when you're creative as a male, that's the thing. Oh, you ain't gonna try to bamboozle. I had one girl say, "You're not finna word fuck me," and I'm
What?
like,
I ain't gonna lie. Meeting a woman, I never tell them I'm a poet. I never tell them I'm in the military. I never tell them I do photography. I don't tell them.
Do that,
I
you're a
don't
red
do
flag.
it.
I don't tell them nothing that I do
not off the cuff.
creative or like
You might have to
helpful
find
wise, because honestly, it's like damn, like, okay, now if I treat you like I do these things, now you look at me like, yeah, you're supposed to do that. All right.
So
like,
you hear what he just said?
I agree. I agree with my brother
But see, my
wholeheartedly.
mind turning is, I ain't telling these bitches shit because that's gonna give away my game. Dog.
that's
No,
that,
and it's not
but
even
I don't
that it's
use
gonna
it as
give away my
game though. I
game.
don't.
It's gonna discredit my.
I use poetry as
Okay,
game.
okay, look at it like
I
this.
don't trust
Look at it
nobody.
like
That's
this.
I'm
Look
not
at it-
wasting my money on no woman. I'm not doing that.
Look at
Not no woman I just met. I'm not doing that.
Okay,
Hey,
look at
let
it
me
like
say
this.
something.
That's
Look
my
at it
money
like
maker.
this. Look at it like
Yeah,
this.
shit.
When you meet, okay, when I met my girl, right?
Oh.
She didn't wear no makeup. She just met me straight up,
Ooh, cute queen.
right? And I was just like, I didn't know no different. Like I just, when you meet somebody, you're meeting them, right? So I did not know that she said to herself, I'm gonna go meet this guy, but I'm not doing all that.
Yeah.
I'm not, I'm not creating that standard off the top. He's gonna have to meet me in my natural.
Mm-hmm.
And I was with it, you know what I mean? And so it was like
Did you
giving
go to
me
I
the
Love
chance
SpongeBob?
to get the base, right? I don't
And
know
then add
why.
on
And then if I learn more about you, that you're a great
Makeup artist.
makeup artist, if I learn that you do nails really great, if I learn that you
That's just icing. on the
that's
cake.
just icing
Hey,
on the
no-
cake that
no
I'm
makeup
already gonna
works.
eat.
There was one girl I was
You feel
talking
me?
to. I
No
went to go
makeup
to a
works.
poem.
So wait, so what?
No makeup works.
No makeup. Yeah, it does.
My
Yeah,
nigga
for
literally
sure,
the
for
other
sure.
day was like, well, I would just tell you your natural beauty looks better. I'm just like, first of all,
Yeah.
nigga, I took 30
And
to
they hate. Do you
45
know
minutes.
they can't stand when you say that
I
half the
hate
time?
that shit, because if I took 30 to 45 minutes to beat my goddamn face, you better
I'm
compliment this
I'm
damn
not
makeup.
gonna talk about it then, but I'm like, if you ever ask me, what you think that's what I'm like, nah, I really do appreciate your.
I appreciate your effort,
Like,
man,
I
but
really
you,
I
when you
used
take
to
that thing
appreciate this
off,
more.
Yeah.
Like,
that's the
this-
thing for me.
I used to do
'Cause I'm
makeup,
not
so
waking
I
up to
wore
that.
full face and I could feel it.
I'm not
And
waking
then I
up.
noticed when I don't, like this dude was sitting at the bar. He was like, "You just have like a natural beauty."
We love that shit.
Natural, I was like,
I gotta
"Oh,
wake up to
shut
that.
Okay,
I'm gonna wake
so
up and see that. That's what I'm gonna see.
Let me ask another question. I saw this on the way up here,
Mhm.
and I was just like, I thought maybe I would want to ask it, and it's going in that direction. So, it's a woman. She's around here, and she was like, "Why do men lie and say they want natural bodies when they only want the natural bodies that look like they got BBLs and all this whatever?" And I'm like, look, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you I like a natural body.
You don't?
I'm not. No, I am gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you I like a natural body. I am not gonna tell you I like every natural body, like
can't. I
every
just
human
can't.
being.
Yeah, that's not
I can't
possible.
take an ironing board. I
You know,
can't
that's
do
like
it.
saying-
I'm sorry.
You
Don't care how
might-
cool you are.
You might like 6 foot tall dudes. Do you like every 6 foot tall dude?
Hell no.
So why am I, held
Expected
to
to-
a
yeah.
stand? You only like them when they look like this.
I respect it.
Yes.
I attract short men.
Yeah.
I'm blown. I don't get it.
The fuck is short?
like
What is
5'8"?
short to you? I hate this
Okay,
conversation.
yeah, okay. I'm
Anything shorter than 5'8". Sorry.
Oh my. Okay.
5'7".
I always say 5'7". I'm 5'7.5" on the dot, but that's insane to say.
Anything under
No, I
5'7".
swear to God, it's literally on the
No,
dot.
no. I hear you.
Okay.
I feel it.
I just feel like if I put on heels and I'm looking down at you, what the fuck is
So you need a nigga that goes with your heels? I need a nigga that goes with my stilettos.
Listen, bro, like, come on, bro.
While I'm in my heels still, I still want to look up at you.
But see, you like what, 5'4"?
Girl, no, I am 5'1".
I about to say you
Okay,
gave
see, I
I
5'4".
got plenty room.
See, for you, it's
Jesus.
different. But
Yeah.
when I used to go downtown, I'm not a heel girl, but when I used to go downtown 5'7", I put on heels, I'm probably like 5'11", 6 feet.
Yeah.
I'm the first person
You see.
nigga see.
Yeah.
So,
that pre-baby, I was like one.
so, but you got to step down out of them stilettos, just like I got to step down out of my
niggas
forces.
need to step up. Boosters.
Oh my God.
You better
The forces only give you 1 inch. We was talking about that last week.
Right. So we both got to humble ourselves because we got to step
You know what's so
out of
crazy though? I remember seeing interviews, and I just remember seeing women who be like, they like ask the woman like, cool, like what's like an average height for a man for you? And they be like, 6'1", 6 feet. Okay, cool.
No.
So then they'll
That's
ask the
not
man, like they'll ask
realistic.
the dude, how tall are you? And like they'll ask them like, how tall you think I am? And the man, she'll be like, you like 5'5". He'd
What
be
are
like,
you, 6'1"?
but who 5'10"? And the dude will be like 5'8", 5'9", or like 5'10", and she'll be like, you what? And it'll be like, yeah, see, now you don't even know what
What it looked like.
Like you just like cool just because it sound good.
because
If you wanted a basketball player, go to the NBA and sit courtside. I don't know if you can afford it. Just go sit courtside and go get you a basketball player. Get you a 6'9", 6'8"
It's situational.
LeBron James and see if that happens.
I don't want
You
nobody.
want a
that-
bitch 6'7"?
Fuck no.
All right then.
Oh, see, but I'm gonna keep it. See, what I don't like is this though. Cool.
wait, what was the question?
Do
Yeah.
you want a bitch that's 6'7"?
I wouldn't mind it.
You climb trees?
I'm gonna tell you right now, big fella, I
ain't gonna lie,
can't
I'll
do it.
climb a tree if it's a woman.
Sex with a bitch 6'7".
I'm gonna have one of them legs out the window.
Hey, I tell you right now, I tell you right now,
What you talking about?
if she bad, I do a one nighter, but that's it.
If she can
She gotta be bad and got
She
something going
can-
for herself, so I can think
she
that's
can
just great.
walk around with me like we going through Toys R Us.
Cause if you 6'7" and you not, if you 6'7" and not in the league, boy, we got a problem.
Angel Reese, what is she? 6'4"?
I don't know what she is. I wouldn't date her. She's not.
If you a baddie, like, and you
I ain't gonna
6'4",
be going-
because
No, she's not ugly.
think
It's
about
just
it like
she's
this.
not attractive
in
to me.
order to be like a voluptuous woman at 6'4", you gotta have like
Angel
Ass
Reese is
sex.
you
not-
gotta have
Boy.
some, you know what I mean? So
Boy,
you holding
I'm
it like
attracted
that,
to. I'm attracted to.
Okay, Jennifer Hudson.
What?
Ooh,
I know.
she's a beautiful
See,
She's a beautiful lady.
but that's
She's a
my
beautiful
thing.
lady.
As I
she's
gotten
tall.
older, I'm not attracted to. I'm sorry. A face and this not just fully gonna attract me because I go to a HBCU. I've been to different HBCU campuses. I've seen beautiful women.
Yeah.
I've seen beautiful women online, and shoot, thousands of women who got thousands of Ks, and I've gotten a woman to like hit my DM and we talking and stuff like that on a regular.
They have no substance.
But in my eyes, I'm like, cool. Like, if you got something to where, like, okay, cool. So, like, you can vouch for me, Jive. It might be true or not. But most men, if we know we can't get you, it make us more attracted to you. If I know I can't get you,
I know that for a fact.
if you make
It's
it
the
hard for me, or I want
Right,
you.
well, when I tell you I'm the
I'm
queen
so
of
happy.
like niggas in the friend zone.
I'm so happy
You
I
gonna
got
give me
her
free
face.
weed? I'm gonna keep you here. Nigga, the
Bro, when I tell you, it's like, you sit there, you be like,
I
what
would
you
tell
mean you don't, what?
I'll tell you, that's true when you're a little younger.
Yeah.
You know, when you get a little older, my whole philosophy is I'm not trying to convince you in something you don't already believe.
Oh my god.
I mean, but
So
now,
if I come step to you and you know I put my little whatever down and you're like nah,
I mean, but
cool.
that's me now. though.
Because I'm on to the next one.
Yeah.
Like,
Thank you.
you know what I mean? Because you're not finna.
So you know when we was talking about like who I be talking, that's what I meant by like, yeah. Now it's like I'm not chasing. I'm sorry. I got a career.
I can't.
I gotta
Yeah,
go
I got
chase-
other
I
things
gotta
to
go
do.
chase the career.
And here's the thing, man. And this is true for anybody. Once you start chasing someone, once you start answering to someone,
What does that feel like?
you have to keep doing that because that's the dynamic.
Yeah.
you
The
set.
entire thing.
Hell,
You know what I mean?
after
So
a
it's
while,
like-
they kind of like be like, hey, I know I can get this out of this.
Yeah,
person.
because-
But why chase somebody?
when you're young, it's just like you want that.
It's the
person.
thrill
I don't know.
behind it.
Yeah, when you're young, it's exactly what it is. When you're young, it's thrill of the chase. You got time. But when you start, but as creators, once you start
You ain't got
honing in
time
on your
for that.
craft,
I
Yeah.
had to show you
it's like
something.
you're about to take me away from, like, once I started getting into my craft, I started doing
Right.
the shows and I started organizing shows. I was like, you know what? I realized all the successful men that I admired solved their woman issue.
I coached middle
And
school basketball. bro.
they found the woman for them, and then they went over to
swear.
to take over the world. You
I
know,
told
when
all
you
of
see
them.
LeBron James, when you see Stephen Curry, you see them with their wife.
Yeah.
There's
don't think
no
they cheat on
drama. No, I absolutely don't. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you
What
why.
you said? You don't think they cheat on them?
And Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce, nigga.
Because Jay-Z,
That's a hood.
first
But
of
you
all,
have to
You
think.
with a hood nigga with a country
First of
princess.
all,
Come on now.
one,
What are you talking about?
let's
Two.
get. Wait a minute. I'm gonna put the mic. Let me put the thing on me real
Go
quick.
ahead.
I'm a conspiracy theorist a little bit.
Oh God.
a lot of it.
Yes.
They both had they people. I
My
ain't gonna
whole
lie.
thing is, I don't believe he cheated on her. What I do believe is they understood marketing, and they understood how to keep themselves relevant.
Well,
And
gotta
they
have some drama somewhere.
And they did the acting to keep themselves in the public eye.
Gotta have some.
And I believe that both Beyonce, and you can love her to death, and Jay-Z, you can love him to death, are culture vultures. And they know what the tone of the moment is and how to play to it.
Oh yeah.
And then go back to their nest and keep the proceeds.
Yes.
And laugh all the way to the bank.
Think about
So you
the
don't think
Renaissance.
Becky with the good hair is like?
Man,
No, but you got to think about the Renaissance
So what about
album.
Go ahead.
So what about the elevator?
I think they both had they
I mean, he
little.
might have did some disrespectful ass shit.
No, I
and
believe-
Solange
Yeah,
had to,
but
like,
I'm not saying. Yeah.
I just feel like they both had they little.
Or Solange just wasn't in on it.
yeah,
And she don't know what's going on.
that's
And
a
on the
bitch.
outside looking in, it looked
And
like
that
you did
made it
something to
better.
my sister.
yeah.
And then she's sitting over there like, let's just let this play out because it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I would
More
never want to be a
publicity.
celebrity. Like,
But like the Renaissance
crazy. I'm not going
album,
through that.
one has a lot of Vogue-esque type of music.
Right.
That is very right now.
Right.
That is not B. I'm sorry.
It's not.
B can do everything,
But-
but that's not B.
And
But
I about to
because
say.
they're riding the tide. That's
yes,
what they do.
That's how you stay popping right now.
I mean, shoot.
You know what I
Cena.
mean? Like,
Oh, y'all
there's
telling
there's
me-
very few people, God rest today, there's very few people like Prince who kept his sound from the 80s to the 2000s and said, I'm not changing my shit, and kept
Yeah.
an audience.
Mm-hmm.
so y'all telling me Russ never cheated on Ciara?
Russell
Y'all telling
Wilson?
me-
Russell Wilson?
Hell nah,
Hell
that
nah.
nigga.
Them be
He
the
too corny to
people-
do that. I ain't gonna cap.
Bruh, the people that you least expect be the niggas that be doing
But I
shit,
can't
because
see
you know what?
Russ
You
doing
wanna know
that.
why? If I was a nigga and I'm Russell,
They in
The world
church
is-
holding hands up
I don't give a
together. I
fuck.
don't
so
see
was
that.
Megan Good in that fucking past.
Nobody said they were cheating on each other. What do we? What? No.
Megan out here, man, please.
She ain't cheat on him though. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. I mean, probably. I mean,
I mean,
I get 30. I get 30-70. I ain't gonna count 30-70. There's a 30% chance she did.
I just feel like
I'm gonna cover the spread on that.
knowing and being on the inside of dudes, it's like the dudes
Pastor
you don't
wasn't doing it
expect are gonna do it because they know nobody expects them to do it.
But here's
Nobody
here's
looking
the
at
thing,
Russ
But
to do
here's the
that.
thing, right? Let me tell you something. When you're at that level,
I mean, Seattle Gang.
When
that
you're
is my
at
team. Well,
that-
he ain't with them no more, but
when you're at that level,
you can't get past
having
shit like
sex
that.
with somebody outside your marriage is literally handing power
Yeah, to that
over to somebody else.
Cardi B and Offset.
Offset.
That's totally different.
Cardi-
So y'all judging Offset, huh? Cause he a hood nigga.
I mean, he's done it
Offset just
before.
fucking stupid.
Yeah,
And
he
you don't
did
think
it.
Russ-
And Cardi
Multiple
B should've
occasions.
took his dumb ass back from the
Listen.
get go.
She on the internet. Straight.
That was her
As a
not
nigga,
being-
I'm not going online to apologize for anything if it ain't that big. And apparently,
First of all, I wouldn't anything.
He
If I
going to fuck
wronged
with
you
the
in
bitch that
private,
put her
then
in
I'm
jail?
going to apologize.
I don't even know who the girl he apparently cheated with.
He cheated with 6ix9ine's girlfriend Jade. So you sit up here and go fuck with the bitch that had Cardi in court, about to go to jail. Nigga, I'm about to go to
I
jail
don't
now.
know about all of that.
No, that's what she said. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. I mean,
My thing is, with situations like that,
I mean,
if they did it once, they're 9 times out of 10 gonna do
they
it
gonna
again.
do it again. I mean,
And Cardi B was a dumbass and took him back.
For
What the fuck did you
sure.
expect to happen again?
But there was some shit where
It can
was
only
like,
go lower than the belt at that point.
Who is it? Quavo and Offset. Sweetie, what's going on?
we don't know. They don't know. We don't know that. I don't know. People speculate and say things, and then
No, they said that Sweetie cheated on Quavo with Offset.
yeah,
and
but that neither one of them said that. It was just
in
the
a song.
media.
Rumors,
They put it in
yeah.
a song. He put it in a song.
He ain't put that in. Also, he said something about it, but he ain't say what it was. He was just talking out loud and saying stuff.
And niggas gonna stick together, friend.
No, I'm being. What you mean? How am I gonna sit by his side?
Because we know damn well
I
we
can't-
defend each other.
you just said friend. Niggas gonna get together.
There's no sticking beside this one. It's the facts. They never came up and said anything about that. Like,
Quavo give cheater. I don't give a fuck.
Obviously, it's in their blood. Because one of them.
but Quavo wasn't the one that cheated on Saweetie. Why? It was Saweetie who cheated on.
Quavo.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as
I don't fucking know
So,
anyway.
oh no, you can't say that. You can't say that and then sit here and get all. No, because we just sat here and talked about this.
I want to be right.
She's sticking.
See?
They sticking together. You see what they doing?
Where's
They sticking
the-
together.
See
They-
that?
we gotta keep our story straight.
Where's the accountability?
Filipino speak English.
It was a video on, I think Instagram was like a reel or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was letting his girlfriend open up a gift. She opened up the gift and everything. It was a piece of paper that said accountability. I was deceased.
Damn. That's a perfect gift.
I'm gonna give your ass some accountability here, bitch.
You're welcome.
Feel free to use it anytime.
All day.
Yeah, sound about right.
Doesn't expire.
Wow.
So why do y'all think people lie and they lying?
Whoa.
Okay, wait. Before you go.
Oh, not now.
Before you go.
I'm sorry.
Okay, now go.
Okay.
I just want him to go ahead and go. Go. Why do you think people lie and keep lying? Go.
Cause honestly,
Oh, he's a liar.
no.
That is one thing about us. We do not lie.
No.
As Sagittarius.
No.
Unless we're saving your feelings.
This is what I will say. I will say this. So yes. So I will say the thing that I'll give you a story about what I did.
Okay.
So
Okay.
my birthday came around. I was dating somebody who lives in Savannah.
You lied on your birthday?
No. Hell no. I ain't.
He ain't want that hotel.
I don't lie. I don't lie. But what happened was, this person knew I like certain things. So I love a certain gift. I love jazz music.
Mm-hmm.
They know I wanted a record player, and they know I love records.
Okay.
They bought me records and sent it to my school.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at the time, me and this person had broken up, but we were still considered friends. Now, in my eyes, this is why I say I'm now very honest. Like, I take everything, and you have to take it, and if you don't like it, oh well. But, like, in my eyes back then, it was like, it was none of your business if I'm still friends with certain people, because we not together. But we dating exclusively. Like, you know I'm talking to you talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
But when the gifts came, they asked me who got me the gifts. Now, and in real time, this is the honest part. Like, I don't know who. I don't know.
I'm gonna punch you in the face for
I did it. I so seriously said I was like, I don't know who
Why
gave me
would
the
you
gift.
say
Listen,
that?
listen, because it's the truth.
He
I
said in
didn't
real
know.
time he didn't know. At
I
that
really
moment.
did it.
Okay, I take it back.
My boy is with me too. I'm like, I don't know. She was like, oh, the grapes are good. No, that's a good gift. Cool. And then, so then I got a text message like a week later, like, did you like the gift I got you? I'm like, oh shit, okay, cool. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm thinking like everything cool. Now the records are sitting up before my birthday even come up. Like the records are just sitting up still, cool. And every time she come out, when she look at them, they really are some nice records. There they are.
Oh, bitch is smart.
They really are some nice. And then next thing you know, I just remember we was talking. And one thing, like, she was like, you know, anything you gotta be honest about. I didn't think this was gonna be that big of a thing. I'm like, well, remember how I said I didn't know where the records came from when I found out they came from my ex. And she was like, oh, now this is the person who goes haywire. So then she found out, she went berserk. Well, it was a whole thing. I was a liar at this point, It was all these great things. But the reality was I didn't tell you the whole truth when it came to me, and I should have. But, you know, honestly, in between that, though, when I did find out, you think I told her? No, because when she asked me again, I was like, yeah, there's some great gifts. That's me, like, little boy, I'm still lying at that point. Like, I'm like, yeah.
I'm brushing it off because I know what you asking.
Yeah, and I'd rather not have an
y'all
argument.
twinning right now.
I mean,
Hey, one thing about me for sure.
I'm not saying
if
I'm
I don't
right.
want to answer a question, I'm diverting like a motherfucker. I
Right,
don't
I'm
care.
not saying I'm right at
answering.
all.
I have a guilty conscience.
Nah, but that's
nah,
one thing.
but-
If you dealt with me long enough, you know I'm avoiding your question for a
Like-
reason because I don't want to answer it because my answer will hurt your fucking feelings.
But who gives a fuck?
I
We
don't give a fuck.
I don't
I
at
don't
all.
give a fuck. That's why I ignored the question.
I'm too honest, unprovoked. Like,
I mean, like, but I am, but
me and this dude, my second boyfriend, we broke up, and then like the same day he broke up with me was just like, I don't. Anyways, this dude I was talking to before him was like, "Hey, you want to go skating?" I'm like, "Shit, let's go." Like, I'm.
Oh yeah,
thinking,
by all
I'm
means.
thinking it's skating though. So
Oh.
like in the car, this nigga grabbed my face and kissed me. I'm like, no,
Oh,
I feel
shit.
so like.
I feel nasty.
I feel
Looks like a
nasty.
whore.
But that's something you gotta be
But
honest.
as soon as I got in the house, I called him and I'm like, yeah, I just kissed this dude. Like, we just broke up, but like, I don't feel right. I didn't have to do that, but I did.
I ain't gonna
You
lie, I
shoulda
wasn't
did
telling
it.
him shit.
What do you mean? Look,
say nothing.
once I found out, like in my eyes, I'm like, damn, she gonna make me throw away my records or give them away or
Facts,
something. I
and I'm
want
not
my damn.
doing that.
I
You
want
don't
my
have to
records.
do shit. You don't have to do nothing of the sort.
But at the end of the day,
At the end of
how
the
is
day,
that
it's the
relationship
principle. You gotta
gonna
think
go?
about it. Like she gonna look at me and be like, so what you gonna do now that you know X, Y, and Z is.
I think my problem
Personally-
is I don't know principles in a relationship because I just think like
I feel like certain principles that people have are truly only based in fucking insecurity and not legitimate principles.
That's why I don't.
Because if you
disregard-
gonna make me throw away a gift because it was from somebody else and I didn't ask for that shit, bitch, fuck you. Respectfully, I'm giving my gift, and you can go out the door because you too insecure for me. It's just a gift.
You can't wear this hoodie because you got it from somebody else.
Suck my dick.
Then this nigga wearing the hoodie.
Wait, hold on, time out.
Yeah, you heard exactly what I said.
No, sir.
How the fuck?
I used to feel bad because I had clothes from like my exes or whatnot, and then my dude could ended up fitting and stuff, and he would put it on. I'm just like, that's my ex nigga clothes, but go off.
Yeah, I mean, I collect
That shit pisses me off. Honestly, I feel like just tell me that.
Well,
like,
I wasn't gonna tell him because he was just toxic as hell.
If you gonna have that hoodie or something like that, and you wear it on the regular, just get out my face. Just get out my face.
All right.
But what if it's just a hoodie?
I didn't wear it on the regular.
I don't care what you do with the hoodie.
I never wore it, but it was a fire ass. It wasn't.
No, I said, what if it's just a hoodie though?
No, personally, now if we being for real, I really could care less about that hoodie. Honestly,
It was a crew neck.
I'm mature now. It's like that's a hoodie.
Okay, hurt.
That is tough as hell. Let me say this, motherfucker. You don't need this motherfucker no more.
It was a long
That's
time
fine.
ago.
Thank you.
This was a long time.
I ain't gonna hold you. I've worn some other niggas' clothes. I'm like, that is tough.
Nigga, that shit is hard.
This shit, bro.
That-
He
left that? I'm like, yeah, nah.
Mine.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's coming with me.
If I show y'all
Like,
this,
yo.
Clothes is clothes.
That's
Like
tough.
in my eyes, like
I
honestly,
wear it too.
yeah, I'm about to say, nigga, I'm going like you. Boy, what? That's a jacket he gave. Yeah, I don't want to wear it because okay, you
Okay,
ain't got to
thank
wear it.
you.
Okay.
Thank you.
this fucking crew neck was purple and light pink, and it had like a dragon and all this text and shit. That shit was fire.
What you got going on?
Okay, we got a question. I got a question. For
Okay,
you
okay.
guys.
Mhm.
All right,
Okay.
we're gonna smooth it down a little bit.
All right.
Hurt.
Got to last little few minutes. I want to cool it down. We have a lot of language that we use these days, trying to just figure out what's going on with ourselves, and we use the word healing a lot.
Heard.
You hear that word a lot.
A lot, and it's being abused
A
now.
little bit.
I just started.
Let me have my time. So, what does healing look like in real time? Because you're never really out.
Nothing.
No, it does.
No, like dead ass is almost like nothing because
no, it looks like something.
no, what I'm saying is it's never like granted you'll be progressively going, but it's more internal before it's physical. So in real time, to me, it's nothing because granted, yeah, I'm a grow and I'm gonna learn these lessons, but for them to become a physical manifestation, I have to change my mind first.
That's very hard.
You know what I'm saying? So until I can start healing my mind, literally, you won't see it physically to me personally.
Physically, I'm telling you right now, it's giving crackhead.
Well, I mean, physically,
I'm stressed.
yeah, I about to say physically. I mean, I feel like there's stages to it. But like for me, like when I went through my healing stage, I ain't gonna lie, like I went through a point of. I went from it like when I tell y'all my shit was bad, like I got sick, and I didn't know it was because of what I was. I didn't know I was stressing out as bad as I was.
That's crazy. Somebody can
but
make you feel like that.
When, but you had to go through that low to understand how low it's gonna actually be.
Yes.
Like,
Oh,
rock
But-
bottom.
But like when I got to the point where like I don't want to use the words like, oh yeah, I knew I was healing. I didn't know. Like I just did it. It was like a thing where what's it called? Like
you
for
made
instance,
the decision to want better.
like when you're breathing, like you just don't notice you're breathing until you call it out like, oh, I'm breathing right now.
Okay.
So like I had a moment where I was like, cool. I'm gonna sit here and like I was just pissed off. But that made me cut off everybody in the world. I didn't want to talk to nobody. If it was people that was important to me, and we just had if the conversation wasn't important, we wasn't having that.
Trying to make sure it's even.
Oh,
Oh yeah, of course.
So like,
Thank you.
if it was the conversation wasn't important, we wasn't talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't actively trying to heal myself. It was cool. I'm separating from you and I'm learning how to be myself again, but I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm doing this because now I'm so pissed off that, and I'm so overstimulated that I'm not gonna do anything.
sorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Sorrow.
I didn't do no events. And it wasn't on purpose. It was just I didn't talk to nobody enough to even want to go to anything or be around people. And when I was in my own space, it went from being this thing of I feel alone or all these great things and like just feeling like nobody wants to be around you to cool. Like
Yeah.
I'm happy now. Like cool. Like I could be in my bed and like cool. I'm going to bed at 9 o'clock, feet rubbed, and I'm fine. We're gonna put on something on Hulu. I love this show, and I got me. It's like a whole thing of you love yourself, and then you're gonna get to that point again when you're like, dang, I'm missing something, and it's the thing that you're missing is
It's
love
the people around you.
So
at
then
that
it's like
point,
you
yeah.
get to that point again. So I feel like healing is active, but it's like because you're gonna break yourself down again. You got to heal yourself
It's
again.
not linear at all, and that's why I said nothing. Because like sometimes you can have moments of regression where you literally go all the way back, but then you can check yourself again and then go back maybe halfway, or you can go all the way fully.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that until you're able to do that, the mental gymnastics, you're not going to be able to fully see the change to me.
Right.
At a certain point in time until after that period is done. So granted, it's nothing for a little while, but then eventually it's that whole 180 of either returning back to yourself or becoming a whole new person. And I think that one kind of springs up on people after a while.
I like that mental gymnastics part. I think it's like working out. I tell people like
It's
they be
so
like, so what are you gonna do when you? What happens when you start working out? So the first thing before you even see a difference,
Condition.
you're gonna feel the difference.
Right.
You're going to carry yourself differently. Your posture's gonna change because you're activating muscles that you haven't. You might look the same, but
Exactly.
you'll feel different.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
Shout out to those people who still
Boy,
bad bitches and
boy, listen.
fucking sad as fuck.
a woman told me the other day, she was like, she hit me up. I forgot what it was. She was talking to me at one point, and I stopped talking to her. But like, it wasn't like I just dissed her. It was like she noticed. I just calmed down. I was talking to her. She was like, you are a grown man. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? She's like, because like you focus on yourself. When you talk about what you like, what you want to do and what you need to do.
You know what you got.
And then like you like articulate yourself so well that's like people have to understand. Like it's
and
not.
listen.
And then you're not rude about it. I'm like, oh okay, cool, appreciate it. Like and like
okay.
even in that moment, I'm like, is that not what you're saying? But like, it's a lot of people who don't. And I got
yeah.
friends who don't. It's
Yeah.
just regular.
I take it as everybody is healed here. I am not.
Well,
no.
I think now you're at a point to where you're getting fed up.
Whoa.
No, Ben.
No, well, okay, yes, but I mean
I'm
with
at a point where I'm at like a realization.
right, you're fed up with yourself, and so now you're at a point where you're
Feel that.
going back in, and now you're doing that inner work.
Yeah, it's like some days I'll be like, oh, this is the best day ever. And then the other days I'll be like,
Fuck this shit up.
But you have to let those highs and lows.
Yes, you
that's
have
life.
to feel
Because
them.
I hate that shit.
Because you're not a machine, right? So you're gonna have peaks and valleys. You're gonna have days
ebbs
where
and
like,
flow.
yeah, you're gonna have days where it's like, yo, I think I'm gonna make it, and then you're gonna have days where
I think my problem is processing. I can't process that I'm in this space because I've never been in this space. So I don't deal with emotion. I don't know how to deal with emotion.
Well,
so then you're.
I will go punch a bitch in the face.
But here we are. So here you are now. After this moment, you can never say I've never dealt with this before. So
True.
now after this, you can be upset, but you can never be surprised.
Yes, and I guess in a sense, it's like a level of self-awareness.
But I can.
It's like a level of self-awareness and self-grace that you have to develop at a certain point to understand, like, I'm not gonna be okay today, and that's perfectly fine.
Yes.
I'm gonna sit in this shit.
That's my problem. I'll be like, bro, why am I not okay?
And that it's okay. I have to repeat to myself, it's okay not to be okay. And sit in that shit. If I want to be a depressed ass bitch today, I'm gonna get my ice cream, my candy, I'm gonna watch my movies, and I'm gonna fucking cry.
like it's
But tomorrow,
true.
I'm gonna have, maybe not tomorrow. If it's a little bit longer, I'll give myself the grace to find that energy again. And like one thing, that's why I said the ebbs and flow. One thing I had to learn in between this healing journey is learning my personal ebbs and flows of life. When my depressed season is, when am I more okay? And then to learn how to capitalize off of, and then eventually alter those
I've learned how to
times.
take that negative energy. Like that's like when I'm hurt, I'm in the gym the hardest because I'm transferring that energy. I'm gonna take it. But and everybody has a coping mechanism.
I used to thoroughly enjoy solitude. But it's like now I find sitting by myself is the worst.
But when you
because
sit
you're
and you smoke-
processing still. So
Right.
here's the thing. A wise person once told me it's not wrong to be wrong. It's only wrong to stay wrong.
but it's like
Say that one more time. Say that one more time for the people in the motherfucking back. Church.
It's not wrong to be wrong. It's only wrong to stay wrong.
Oh,
So it's not wrong to be hurt. It's
No.
only wrong to stay hurt.
yes. 'Cause
Being hurt is not your fault.
No.
Staying hurt is.
Well, staying hurt is definitely not.
I mean, but
when people keep hurting,
But then that's when.
turn into a fucking.
But what
menace.
boundaries and lessons have you implied from the past ones to avoid that from happening again?
But I also
Once
said- I
again,
also
your
said
responsibility.
I haven't been in a relationship, so everything is like childlike, like taking everything in for the first time.
Heard.
Yeah,
Right. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I believe in God and, the Bible and all that other stuff. And one of the things that it says is like, to those who know it not, it is not sin. If you
If you
don't know the thing, you can't be guilty of it.
Right.
That's the grace that God gives. But once you learn, now you're responsible. Again, it's not wrong to be wrong. It's only wrong to stay wrong.
Hey.
So the minute
because at that point you seeking for attention.
Right. So what you were in a bad situation. You didn't know better.
Only you.
But you went back after you knew better.
Now it's your fault.
I feel attacked. I'm gonna see you in the parking lot.
No, you're not. I'm saying it here.
I mean, yeah. I about to say. For real. Like honestly, if you think about it, like cool, like they say, everybody got their moment. Like for me, it's cool whenever like I'll be up to 3 o'clock in the morning, thinking, and I have my mom like, damn, this bitch, and I grab my phone and I be typing a poem, but I don't know I'm typing a poem. I'll be ranting. I'll just be ranting.
I thought that was just me.
But mind you, I have to do poetry slams. I have to do spoken word performances. I ain't the only one going through this. I'm about to go perform this and then
and then that feels completely different.
And the crazy thing is, they don't know that I'm talking about something I'm going through, because to me, I'm relating to what the fuck you going to. Hey, you're dealing with a girl who did this to you and did this and X, Y, and Z, and then like I'm not even just writing down what bothers me. I'm writing down if this motherfucker did this, and this, or I definitely have to like go off on you too. Like it's like you take it and say, okay, cool, well, I'm bothered by this. Now you thinking about it so much, okay, 'cause you might well think about what could happen to make you feel bad too, because now you know what to avoid. Now you know what cool. You know what? I don't like this shit either. And like even for me, like for instance, if I'm texting a girl and like I'm talking to her and like I've been talking to you and we used to FaceTime or whatever, and you do the whole thing of won't go, like you'll go like the whole day without hitting me up or something.
Oh baby, it's a problem.
I won't. No. I won't even make it like a big thing. I'll be like, cool. I'll keep talking to you. But after it start getting like to where you just start getting normal, used to that, cool. Nah, I can't talk to you. And it's not because you're a bad person. I don't think you're a bad person altogether.
I am not a priority.
I don't think that you're an issue at all. Not even that. I know, cool. I know I'm not okay with that. So when I meet the person who's okay with giving me the, hey, how you doing, da-da-da-da-da, my bad, I meant to text you, da-da-da-da-da, and then know like, cool, well, look, I'm about to go to work, I'll talk to you later, give me that grace, then it's like, cool, I know this is the person I want. Because if the person I'm talking to right now don't notice that or don't understand that, cool, because how many times can you go apologizing to me about not texting me back?
People can't read minds either, though.
Facts.
That is true.
Yeah.
But also, if you apologizing for it, you know it's something that you did. That before I even tell you that, hey, this is a problem, and I got to sit there and be like, no, you good, go ahead. I believe, like.
People are aware and still.
I'm not gonna hold you. Like I've been in that situation, and it was me. Like, hey, you're not texting me the way I need you to text me. You're not responding the way I need you to respond. And my intention.
You say that to people?
No.
No, he's gotten that to him.
I've gotten that to me, and my intentions were to be more thoughtful.
Right.
But throughout the day, I let things take me away and go in the directions that they are. And I've done a lot of the apologizing, and you're like, no, I don't want you to change your expectations of me. It's just this one is a harder hurdle. You know what I mean? Because when you're used to being by yourself, when you're used to not having to answer to somebody,
right?
Yeah. And then you jump into a relationship where somebody's like,
it's some adjusting that
they have a healthy expectation of you. You just haven't had to do.
Right.
So it's like you're not asking me to do anything wrong. It is just not natural yet for me.
It's not me.
And it's okay to let me grow into that. I'm gonna keep stumbling. Like if you got on a bicycle and never fell, then you were dreaming because you fell. You know what I mean? Like, so if in trying to learn I got some questions wrong.
Yeah.
And I won't cut you off.
It is cut off. Yeah.
I'm just gonna let you know. Look,
y'all are very positive people.
I mean,
but not to say I'm a negative person, but I always see the.
But see, that's the thing, and that's gonna. And I'm gonna pick on you about that in a second. I love you, but when you allow, because I know people.
Well, let me tell you why. What he just said.
There's no reason
you spend
why.
All this time learning somebody.
I understand.
And then they do
it doesn't validate the action, though, baby. It doesn't validate your actions.
It do.
It does not.
Because let me say why. You want me to do everything that you want me to do, but you do the opposite.
That's them, and it's your responsibility to then handle yourself accordingly.
Right.
Man,
so,
I'm beating bitches up. I don't give a fuck.
So you remember the whole thing of like, I'm not letting nobody like take me out of my character. It's like, even when somebody doing that, I can literally text them and be like, you busy? Like, you don't know how to text. That's like, now I'm out my character because now mad about something that you're probably doing. You don't even know what you're doing.
I mean, y'all gotta remember too. I lead with anger.
But that's the thing.
That's what you have to stop.
That is a problem.
That's where I'm finna hop in and what I was finna say real quick.
Go ahead.
When you lead with more, and I'm only saying this word to put everything in a category.
Right.
When you lead with more negative thoughts first, that will become your universe. And until you can actually sit there and think about, all right, cool, you did X, Y, and Z to me. I'm going to do this, that, and the third so it won't happen again. That was you, my nigga. This ain't me. I'm going to move on until I find somebody that has this, that, and the third for me.
I won't say that's my universe. That is my...
So here's the thing.
That is my situation with that person. Because I am not the... Nobody is the same person with
Nobody
everybody.
is the same person, but you just accused a bunch of people of cheating that you don't know nothing about.
Yeah, but...
Why is that?
You're right.
Why is that? Because of pain that you dealt with in the past and the expectations you have of people.
Why would you assume they not?
Because you don't know them.
You don't.
They could have a healthy ass fucking relationship.
They could.
Hey, bro, I'm neutral in everything.
I just don't see it.
Thank you.
I'm neutral in everything. I'm neutral.
It's more so not really being optimistic or negative. It's just expecting nothing from everything and allow it to come
if
and
I ain't
digest it for
sleeping
what
with
it
you,
is.
you ain't my business.
Yeah, so it's like, and that's a piece that you get. Like, if you
Expect nothing from
I
everything.
expect nothing from nobody, and I'm never let down.
If I ain't sleeping with
So
you, you're
then
not my fault.
everything above that gets to be a gift.
If I know a nigga and I know what he's capable of, I'm going
You
to
don't ever know what anybody is capable of until
do.
after you've been with them for at least a year.
That's what I'm speaking on.
Oh, okay.
I know what motherfuckers is capable of. I know the thought process. I know the intentions.
And that's where boundaries come into play.
Hey, that's where boundaries come into play. You loving yourself enough?
Niggas don't respect boundaries.
So that nigga don't respect boundaries.
But
Okay,
see,
let me
have a child, it don't matter.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you
stuck.
something. And I'm not gonna speak on anybody's personal situation. I'm just gonna say it like this. I remember I was in a relationship, and this woman was saying this. She was very attractive. She didn't have like much of a backside. I'm just gonna be polite about it.
Like,
Right.
booty?
She had
Yeah,
no
she had no booty.
Damn.
But she was very attractive,
Carnivore.
right? And we were speaking with each other. She was like, guys don't like me because whatever.
Right.
And then she went on to say, there are the types of dudes I like won't mess with me. And I was like, well, why? And she said, because they said don't look like I play games, and they didn't want to deal with that. And I said, but here's the thing. She was like, first of all, you called these motherfuckers niggas, and you said that they told you it doesn't look like you're about the games, so they're not even about to mess with you.
They already
So
hold
what they're
you to
telling
a whole
you-
nother standard.
So what they're telling you is they are about the games, and they know you not. So the problem is you are
The games as in just fucking around, playing with titles, and it not being shit for real, friends with benefits type of shit.
So-
they know that she wasn't that type of woman.
So, but she still liked those type of dudes. So you waste your intentionalism
When
on dudes you knew played with it. Now, whose responsibility is that?
it is yours at that point because
At
you
that
did
point,
not.
so when
You're setting yourself up.
So when you learn somebody else's behavior, and when you learn what somebody else, like you said, is capable of,
And they're
what you
not.
do is you take your intentionalism back and you go put it with
somebody else.
So you don't owe somebody.
or in yourself.
You don't owe somebody, and
I've been doing
it is not your job
I've been doing it.
to change somebody else,
No.
because one
moment you
thing
think-
it's a little arrogant to believe that you can pick up somebody else, some whole other
change the
person,
whole
Change their mindset.
and put them where you still got you as a project to put together.
Mm-hmm.
And you think you so far ahead in you that you could put you down and pick up a whole nother motherfucker and put him together?
Hell no.
No,
I learned that
that's
lesson. too many
not.
times.
That's not what's right. Now, the same person that told me the wrong to stay wrong told me this.
Ooh, shit.
And I like this one, right? I'm gonna put the camera on y'all. I want to get them reactions. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. Right there. Okay. Okay. So, a lot of people want to change people because
I used
if
to be
this
one of them.
person just knew what I was capable of and what I was doing, they would change and they would do. And this person said to me, where do you, if you needed $20, right? And you needed to break it and get change, where would you take it? Where would you?
A store.
You could take it to a store, a bank.
A bank.
A
mhm.
bank.
Right, because they have the money, so you
They
can
have the
go
stuff
to a
to do it.
bank
Uh-huh.
and they would break it and give you change,
Right.
right? 4 5s, whatever, 5 4s or whatever. I don't know. I'm drinking. 5
4s.
5 4s. That's the thing. Get a $4 bill. You get a $4 bill, nigga. You got took. But
Monopoly.
But here's the thing. Who made you?
The bank.
Who made your soul? Who made you? Who made your soul? God made your soul, right? So if God made your soul, then it only makes sense that you would take that soul to God, because only God can break him and make change. That's not your job to break a man and make change. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out here. There's a lot of niggas out here that use their money to try to break a woman and get change.
Ooh, shit. I'm sorry, that struck a nerve. My bad.
Some of them ain't even got money.
God damn, boy.
Well, they use dick. Whatever
Hey,
they got, whatever they got on them.
Dick ain't all that.
But it'd be enough sometimes for some of them.
You been digmatized?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I've stayed in some shit because the dick was good. I ain't gonna lie to you. It didn't probably doesn't happen.
I am.
But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Finish.
I had some holy thing I was saying, and y'all
I'm sorry.
breaking down the
Go
dick.
ahead.
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
But no, so there is. I say all that to say, you said you lead with anger. I'm gonna say you lead with fire.
I'm a fire sign.
So if you lead with
Passion.
fire, right, a regular fire can burn down a field, right? But if you can hone that fire and get it to a fine point, that's a torch. And that is now a tool. People use torches in order to not only sever things, but bring things together.
And fix them.
Because once you weld 2 pieces of metal together, they're one metal now.
Literally.
So if you could take
Ask my
that
brother.
fire, yeah, right. So if you know that, if you got that fire in you, then it is your job to find it. You fine tune it. And don't let it just be something that burns everything down. That's not useful.
The only thing that fine tunes me is my daughter, because like I can't be in jail or whatever the case may be.
Well, then I mean,
But it's
take
like,
your motivation.
I am extremely impulsive. I am in the moment as fuck.
And that's fine. And it's the same thing. It would be because that's something that I fell on too, because I do stuff very instinctuous. I think that's part of us as a fire sign.
Right.
But it's a matter of honing in on it and being like, all right, cool, this is what I want to do. And then having the discipline to pull back and be like, do I still want to do this in 2 weeks?
You know, like when you really gotta pee, and the closer you get to the toilet, the more
The Wi-Fi click in.
the more you gotta pee. The closer you get to the toilet, you about to piss up. That's me.
Yeah. And I respect that.
Can't do it. I'm a pee.
But it's the discipline of holding your pee. That's the part that you have to master.
Hard as fuck, goddamn. Like real life, talking about holding.
Hard as fuck.
It's hard as fuck.
Yeah, no, I've had some close calls in real life.
See, when you a girl got on like a fucking one jump
You gotta get completely naked.
I don't know. I just feel like my expectation.
Why did y'all do that? Let's back up. Let's go to Pettyville. Why y'all got to do that? Why y'all got to get naked to use the bathroom? Why?
No. If you're wearing a one-piece jumper, you have to take that whole fucking thing off to pee.
That's
Yeah.
crucial.
So you're in the stall, butt-ass booty naked,
Literally.
with your whole outfit at your
Titties
ankles,
out.
trying to piss.
That's wild. Why?
And look, don't let it have a zipper on the back.
That's wild. I've
Yeah.
never thought of that.
But I am extremely impulsive. I just, my problem is I expect me.
And you cannot do
Out
that.
of- you.
Nah.
Yeah, and you can't do
And
that,
when I
and that
don't-
will
when
break.
I
You will
don't
break
get it
your
'cause
own heart.
I'm so genuine. I'm so
Ooh,
down to
say that.
earth.
Wait a minute.
You
wait a
will
minute.
break
wait a
your
minute.
own
Let her
heart.
say
I
that.
know for sure.
Yeah.
Every time you're breaking your own heart,
For
expecting
sure.
something from somebody else that you would give to them.
Yeah,
That's why I
for
said
sure.
expect nothing from everything.
My father
because it
told
gives
me-
you a blank space to build off of and to check and see. Okay, I feel that because once you check
But
in
see, that changed
potential,
me as a person. I
It's-
used to be open, I'll tell you everything, but now it's like,
that's
short
good.
talk. They be
though.
like,
But there's
why
nothing
you
wrong
like
with
that.
that.
There's
Now
nothing
I'm
wrong
fucking-
with that.
There's nothing wrong with.
There's nothing wrong with holding yourself
Metering
in to give it
yourself.
to the people that
Yeah.
are
I've been
worth it.
I've been like that for a long ass time, though.
It's nothing wrong with holding yourself in for the
Not
people
telling
that
you
are
shit,
able to
nigga.
value you and know your worth. There's a difference between holding that in for motherfuckers that don't matter, and then now you're spilling yourself out to people who are not even able to give that back to you.
All you gonna get from me, my favorite color blue. I love chicken nuggets, and my name is Amari. That's all you got.
chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
My favorite color blue.
Lord.
That's
So, how y'all feeling?
Pretty cool.
Cooling like some penguin feet.
I had a drink right here.
Cooling like some penguin feet. Yeah.
Happy feet.
Penguin feet cold as shit.
Is it?
You know,
Y'all hilarious.
When you out here feeling cold, penguin feet?
Say what?
Huh? How you know penguin feet cold?
That's that
Girl,
vibe.
they be on the snow all day. What else would they be
I
warm?
mean, they be in the zoo. It's penguins at the zoo.
And it's still cold in there.
There to keep it cold for them.
It's an ice
Why you
thing that they
touching
walk on.
penguins?
That's that wine.
Right. You are. Yeah. You
that
on one.
barefoot.
You may be on two. I don't know
I
which.
ain't know. There's some penguins out here in the zoo that's not in their climate.
Girl, that's why they have an area
Enclosure.
specifically
It's
for them.
called an
Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. It's enclosure specifically to make like their habitat.
Anyways,
But we feel good. Cool
Y'all
as a
feel
happy.
good. I see her. She's
I meant penguin
She
feet.
half lit, little bit.
I'm about to smoke this blunt. I'm about to be gone. I'm about to go downtown.
We about to close this thing out. How you doing, my man?
I'm good.
Sip the motherfucking pot in
He
this
talking.
motherfucking bitch.
Why? Oh, I'm sorry. I know you about to end
Leave
it.
Sammy
Why am I toxic?
He said, "Wait a minute."
He actually seems like a very evolved young man to me.
Why am I toxic?
When you on his side, cause y'all the same side.
Is it because? Is it because of the
but
way I
he's-
speak? Or
He
how,
says some decent things right now.
why am
You
I
know-
toxic?
so do you think that honest people can be toxic?
Yes, if you're brutally honest.
He said that.
He didn't say he was brutally honest.
Yes, he did.
I'm not harsh. I'm not
No,
harsh.
he said he's learned how to adjust it.
I've
He used
learned how to
Yeah.
be honest. Like I'm honest and everything.
There's a difference between being brutally
I don't
honest
trust
and,
him.
being,
And honest.
and being brutal with your honesty. Like the truth can be hard by itself, but if you use it to hit somebody over the head with, then that's
So
different.
it's like, damn.
It's
It's
Like,
intention.
do you
It's
But
want-
doesn't toxicity go to like if I have an ex or something like that? Doesn't that's when like
No,
what is
toxicity
is-
can be
No,
anywhere.
like
It don't have to
anything.
involve another nigga.
like
I
but
mean,
like
another person.
what is it? Nah, I'll tell you
Toxicity in a sense would be like gaslighting, manipulating,
yeah, hell
cheating,
no.
lying.
Okay, I need you to clarify your honesty. So you talking to somebody and be like, that, like
I
this,
just told
this,
you.
This is honest.
Look,
like,
if you standing
okay,
in front of me and your hair look like shit, I'm gonna let you know.
That's
no,
cool.
Okay, but like there's ways though. But like,
If
all
I'm
right,
talking
listen,
to you and we in relation, if I'm in a relationship, matter of fact, cool.
let me get my example.
Go
real
ahead.
quick,
Go
though.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You
Go ahead.
talking to somebody and be like, hey, bro, you want a piece of gum? Okay, yeah.
No, I'm not
And then,
that.
bro, your bro stink as fuck.
I'm not. I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to that, that's why I gotta give you my example. Because if it come to that, I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna be around you. 'cause
You're
your
not gonna
breath
say
stink.
shit.
No, I'm not gonna be around you. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna be around you.
Damn.
Because I know the people I hang around are not gonna do that. But like if a girl come up to me, like I told you before, if a girl come up to me and I'm like, let's say like I'm just chilling, and like she asked me, I'm like cool, like we could talk, but I'm gonna let you know right now, like there's girls I'm texting, and that cool. Now if I'm dating someone and somebody called me, I'm like yeah, like I mean you could text my phone, but I mean I probably won't text back because I'm talking to somebody. Or it's like cool if I'm in a relationship, yeah you not. I'm sorry man, I'm in a whole relationship. Bye. I'm not getting your number. I'm not. No.
Is men like that?
That's me.
Yes,
I'm not.
that's what I
doing
was
it.
trying to tell you.
Why you look so
She
perplexed?
said, like
That's what I was trying to tell you.
that. Like
Yo,
you gotta understand. I come from a household of living with 3 women. Now we got a little boy, but it's 3 women that I had to watch. So I gotta treat a woman how. But now of
Oh,
course
so
there's
you
certain
see,
things.
You see.
Yeah.
Already.
So there's certain things
if
like
I'm
I
a
done
man, I
seen
grew
my
up
mother
around
been
a
cheated
man.
on. So I
Not really.
there's. You know, there's things like you don't want to see. Cool, I see my mother cry like this, but this man ain't seen my mother cry like
You
that.
ever did before?
No.
You ain't never cheated on nobody.
Yeah, never in my life.
Exactly.
Hey, look. Hey,
I'm gonna
hey,
break
hey.
up with you the moment the day
Put
of that I'm a problem.
the camera, put it on me. Look, I have cheated on a test, midterm exam. I you know, cheated my way through life a couple times. In a relationship, I have never, ever cheated. Have never had a reason to.
I let me
I'm done. No more questions.
let me. Alright.
That's something I did.
I'm about to roll up.
Y'all cooling?
All right.
I'd like to thank everybody for listening to us be a little crazy.
I appreciate you.
I guess that's the
I haven't.
direction we took it in.
Listen.
Jonathan Majors, I hope everything works out for you.
He gonna hustle his way back to the
No
top.
more
Michael B.
pink
Jordan gonna rock with him. He gonna be good.
We definitely spent 3 hours again.
No more
It's
pink.
2 hours and 12 minutes.
What?
I mean, that's a little bit better than
It's a
last
little
time.
bit
It's like
better.
11 something.
Y'all
now
came.
instead of
Y'all
12.
came. Y'all
Yeah,
let
it's
y'all let the
not
new guy
12,
come
10.
early, and y'all
It
came
was.
late.
10 minutes?
Hey, I
Y'all
got here on
came
time.
late.
10
Y'all
minutes?
came late.
I got here on time.
She did.
Late.
Don't do that.
I came on time the first
That was
time.
better than last time.
Yeah, I was on time early as fuck. I
Yeah, the
opened
first
the
time.
door, but I closed it back. But I came back in.
Yeah,
It was scary as hell. You still got this paint up here looking at me.
Yeah, that thing. That thing is-
I'm just saying.
he ain't seen it. He ain't paid attention to it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he gonna see it in a minute.
He observing
It'll,
now.
it'll change his whole perspective of this place in a minute.
No, dead ass.
But thank you guys for listening, man. It has been Clicked Up the Podcast. We're going to let you guys have your evening back. Yo, it has been fun.
Night.
Yo, we're going to be back next week, December 30th, with Swanye Soul Lounge and Open Mic, man.
Ooh,
We
catch
gonna-
me there.
Yeah, we're gonna be live just like we are live here.
We're gonna hope
We're
I
going
be here.
live.
I might not be here. We're gonna hope.
Like, if you can be in the building, man, turn up with
I'm
us. We're
hoping
going to
so.
have a lot of fun. It's going to be some alcohol. It's going to be some drinking.
Ooh.
Nice.
We got a dope drink list coming up, and we got some dope professional poets coming from all the way out in South Carolina, not just over the bridge, like deep in South Carolina. So we got
Ooh.
some dope people coming out.
Shout out to Henny.
Shout out to Henny
His album.
Shout out to
and his
Henny.
album. We got to have an
January.
album release on January
I'm on that
27th.
thing.
You know, we're going to have some things populating. So I want you guys to hang out with us. Stay tuned, man. If you did not do this, like, share, subscribe, everything that you see here and do, man. We'll be cutting this up and putting it to you. Yo, I am Jive
comment.
English. And comment. I am Jive English.
And share.
Oh, I'm Kel Denise.
I'm
Sip the
Amari
poet,
Proctor, Big AP, the biggest out here.
aka Samuel, aka Sale.
Peace.